Ykwd's You Know What Dude podcast on riotcast.com.
You know what? It's a good thing. It's a good thing. This is a good thing when YKWd is back to form now because,
What do you mean?
I'm going to tell you.
Oh.
I just took a dramatic pause.
Oh, sorry.
I liked it.
I'm not afraid of dead air on podcasts.
I'm terrified.
Unlike some shows, I don't mind a hunk of dead air. I have a lot of dead air in my podcast, especially when I speak. Okay? First of all, I want to thank my manager. I mean, not my manager, my agent. My agent, Matt Frost. Look at that. For my birthday. What a fucking great thing. What a nice thing.
What are those, chocolates?
Yeah, chocolates.
You got a bunch of chocolates?
They're man chocolates, chubby. No, they're cigars. Fat tits. They, pretty soon you're not going to be able to say fat tits to somebody.
You could always say that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the best.
I'll be taken down. Yeah, Oliva V, cigar of the year. I went to Holtz in Philly when I was there. $150 gift certificate. Unbelievable. Thank you very much, Frosty. Frosty 17, big super agent, CAA, biggest guy on the fucking East Coast. Started with nothing. Now he's everything. Beautiful box of cigars. Not a cigar.
No.
And not a cigar. Here's a couple cigars I got you. Did you spend fucking $14? Fucking $150.
Wow.
Cigar of the year. Love it. And one of my new favorite cigars. I want to thank Laughable.com. Laughable is the only app. Have you used Laughable? Have you used it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool.
It is, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's insane.
it's really cool.
And those guys are so nice, Ned and all
Let's
that.
not get carried away.
Okay.
Uh,
They didn't get you cigars, so sorry.
No.
All right.
No, Laughable.com. Laughable, the app, is insane. If you like podcasting and you don't use Laughable, you are gone. And you can buy tickets to people comic shows. One click, thumb, bang, fingerprint, you're in. You pick your seats, your tickets are there. Unbelievable. They're going to start doing a bunch of stuff with this app. Get on it now, laughable.com. It's the only way to listen to podcasts because, you know, we got all these people on. If you listen to my show, all of a sudden you'll see them and all the other shows that they've been on, all the other podcasts. So if you like me and you listen to me on a show, you're going to see all the other shows I've been on. It's pretty insane. It's a remarkable functionality is insane.
Yeah, it's
on the
fucking crazy, dude.
It is. I do it without the effing.
Oh, sorry.
It is. I mean, you have to. We're gonna get into some swearing on the show.
I
try to ease
jump
into
right
it.
into it, man.
Thanks, buddy. All right, so we got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. Mike's on tilt. Mike, you off tilt?
Just taking care of everything.
Yeah,
use
use the microphone. We're on a. I want your fucking hatred on record. This is the only way it's funny. No, I love Mike. Gabby, bone to pick with Gabby. First weekend.
What?
Bone to be picked with the. Oh my
can't
God.
Oh
wait for it.
no.
Huh?
I can't wait for it because I think it'd be good for me to
You're a
I'll pick
troublemaker.
sides.
You should.
I think I can mediate it. You
Yeah,
know what
I
mean?
hope you do.
I
Yeah.
think you should stay on that side of the room. That's what I
I'm not
think.
Jay, I'm not afraid of being wrong.
No.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Jay, you know what?
I feel like I'm wrong.
Well,
But,
you don't.
Oh, you've already lost.
I know I just admitted to it right away, but
Right.
what I do?
We're gonna get into it.
Oh, that's
Why don't you
later.
introduce the guests first?
Okay, we have Brendan.
Thank you. I thought you were going to say my last name.
Do you want me to say it?
No, it's okay.
Why don't you say it?
Sagalow.
You forgot it.
I did not.
Yes,
wrote
you see
it.
the way
It's okay.
We have Brendan.
You gotta say his last name, huh?
Say it.
Sagalow.
Yeah, but you have to.
Oh,
but
well,
you can't just say Brendan.
You gotta say
I
the
thought
whole
it was like a
name, yeah.
casual, fun thing. Okay,
No, this
Brendan
is. Apparently,
Sagalow.
she's never listened to my show ever. She's the producer of my show. I'll do it. Never has listened to one fucking episode.
Not true.
Can we talk about how amazing that last name is?
Sagalow?
Dude, what's up, Sagalow?
No, it's terrible.
I love it.
How many times you get called Fagalow?
Every day of my life. Fagalow, douchebagalow.
I laughed like I was in high school.
I mean, it's fucking hilarious. But yeah, every day of my life, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'm sorry about that.
No,
Now
no,
you
it's
made it
okay. Did
real.
I say that with dead eyes? Like,
Yeah.
like it was sad?
Yeah, you did.
I would
Well, it
love-
does hurt a little bit.
I'd love to see you like at the DMV, like getting your license, and they're like, "Fucking Fagalow over there." Sorry, man, just fill out. I guess get a picture.
Oh, there he is. Yeah. that'd
And
be-
Jay Larson. Cool.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, she got that in quick. Jay Larson, welcome to the show.
Oh man, excited to be here.
I haven't seen. Last time I saw you was a year ago.
That's right.
Almost to the month.
That's right.
Almost
Boston
to the mark.
Garden, baby.
Boston Garden, dude.
It was so much
Fucking
fun,
dude,
guy.
the fucking garden, dude. Me and
Dude.
Jay Larson.
Who'd have thought, you know?
That was the first time I met you.
Yeah. Well, no, we'd met a long time ago.
Like I said, we met before that a
You know
little
what
bit.
I mean? Yeah.
But I hate when that happens. Dude, that's the first time I met you. No, I met you a couple times before.
Yeah,
that.
I purposely.
Dude, I was at your house, remember, for that, your
Stop.
daughter's christening.
My daughter.
Yeah,
Imagine it was that deep.
I was at your wedding, dude.
You fucked up, dude. You were pretty fucked up.
I don't drink for 30 years, and I don't have a boy. I don't have a daughter.
No,
But he was wearing an Ursula wig all weekend, so maybe I'm Ursula. Great. Oh, great.
Hey, it's going to be a lot easier than a straight kid. I'll tell you that much right now.
Why?
Dude, with the gay kid, you just like, dude, sex talk is just like, dude, make sure you power your boy out. You know what I mean?
Dude,
Virzi.
if I Virz, what's up,
dude?
buddy? How you doing?
What's up, man?
Hey, what's up,
How you
dude?
doing?
Cool.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, Bobby? Oh boy.
Oh boy, is right. What's up?
Bye.
How are you?
Hey, what's up, dude?
All right, let's not with the fucking mayor shit of. Just sit down. You're late. All right, you. Hey,
So
hey,
some
hey,
lady
hey.
fell down
Where?
right down the street.
Dude,
You know, by
are you fucking
swear to God.
Virzi?
I mean, I
I've seen
probably
this before.
listen. It probably only took 2 minutes, so I was still late. Late's late, but it would only been 3 minutes late. This woman
You
fell
helped her up?
over the fucking, like the metal gates.
I
Nah,
can't
he
believe-
laughed at her. He just sat there laughing.
I
That's
walked
hilarious.
by. She was like holding. She was old, and I just walked by. But
You didn't help her?
no, there were other people there helping her.
You didn't help her?
So why were you late?
I got
Yeah, why
a
would-
podcast to get to.
What were you late? What does that have to do with anything? Why were you late?
It was just parking out. I've been on. How long have I been on this show? Really? I don't have a 3-minute fucking.
You have a minute, but
Leeway,
listen,
you
you don't.
I've been doing this show how long? So many times, always early. The first one here like a fucking asshole. While everybody marches in, people come out of the bathroom. I'm 4 minutes late and I get shit.
That was 4 minutes. You were 3 minutes. Now it's going up and up. How many minutes is it really, Gabby?
7.
7 fucking minutes.
No, I was buzzing. She took a little long getting
She
it.
did. She did.
Oh my god.
And wait, who the fuck? No offense, but who the fuck are you? I didn't think all of a sudden I got some new fucking person out here. Every time somebody's new out here.
Honey, that fucking seat is
Nice
a
to
killer.
meet you.
Hey.
That's a seat's a killer.
Jesus.
I'm
Just burning
Well,
through people.
it might be empty again
It's like
next
a
week.
Yankee manager in the 80s, this fucking seat.
First of all, wait a minute. Look, this is what's killing me. Okay, for Paul Virzi,
It's good
everybody.
to see you, buddy.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, I just
two,
got back.
two things are bugging me.
Go ahead.
You just got back from your honeymoon vacation.
Well,
and
my,
you
my,
lost
my
weight,
tenure.
which makes me sick.
Did I?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. No, I swear to God, I was drinking like
Did
an
I?
animal. I was drinking like a fucking
You
animal.
lost weight.
Thank you.
You know, if you're saying thank you, you know. You lost weight. How'd you lose weight?
No, you could say
You
thank
can't
you.
even have done it. Nah, see, you don't even have to accept a compliment. Trust me, I feel
Jay,
you.
listen.
I'm
Me
right
and you are
behind
all
you.
fucking right.
you-
You're taking it. You're taking these people's part right out of the gate. Jay's on their side, by the way.
Listen, these losers.
At least
no.
he walked. No. Listen, don't get fucking carried away. Don't call my staff losers.
Actually, I never met Jay before, but I think you're very funny. And I remember watching you years ago on something. And I was like, the guy's funny, so it's nice to meet
Thanks, man. Nice to
Yeah,
meet you too.
yeah.
I hear nothing but good things.
Thanks,
We'll
man.
see. You know, what I mean, we'll see.
We'll see how it works out. We may hate each other. Yeah, you know. Who
Are
knows?
you two
Who knows?
done?
What?
Are you done?
Oh, think
I
that's
also
just-
think you're funny. Thanks for making me look bad. I think you're also funny
No,
as well.
please. I mean, I get it. It's like the second thank you. I really can't do it. You know what I mean? You could have come in hot.
That really wasn't asked. That was a very sincere thing that Paul did. You're just,
He just tried to
fucking-
piggyback on that.
I just want to be accepted.
Next thing he's gonna tell you, he gave $10 into the kitty for the cigars.
my fucking. I'm in Philly. I go to
Yeah.
Holtz, which I love. $150 gift
Holtz is
certificate
great.
waiting for me from my agent,
Wow.
Matt Frost. Boom. I bought a box. I didn't open them because I knew I'm gonna see you. I waited for you.
I appreciate it. Yeah. As soon as I saw that, you know.
But I might keep them closed
Got
because you
some.
lied about the fucking lady.
I got something.
What did the lady have to
I
do
know,
with you
it's-
being late?
You know what? I stopped and I glanced for a little bit, and in my mind, I'm 3-4 minutes late. I could maybe get a minute from this. So yeah, you're right. It was.
it was an excuse.
It was an excuse to gain a minute.
Okay, so you were 6 minutes late.
But you know what it is? You want to know what it
I
is?
do. I'd love
yeah,
to.
because I love you.
I love you.
Okay, yeah, and
I
I
love
come
you.
to your show always on fucking
Love
time.
you.
And God forbid I can't. Gabby's sitting. I just fucking met Gabby. When I got the text. Oh, this is Gabby, who I don't fucking know. Yeah, sure, I'll do it. I love it. I'll do it. She's standing at the thing, fucking like a vulture over a dead body before I get there, telling me to come in. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
All right, that's all.
I
All right,
was
that's it.
so kind to
I
you
just-
at the
You
door.
were, but you were eager.
I just loved it if no one had said anything.
Yeah, I'm actually a fucking
You
sweetheart.
can't get it right.
You
Yeah,
could
be
ask
totally
this guy.
tough.
You could ask this guy. I'm Bobby.
Ask me. I'm this guy. He's a sweetheart. Let me tell you something.
Noted.
He's a sweetheart who tried to use a poor old lady as an excuse. I do
Yeah.
want to say that if we never commented, he just would have skidded by on the fact that everyone
You
thought
got
he
no
helped.
fucking loyalty.
Like he
sir.
helped.
We're headliners.
helped.
We're headliners. They're
I mean,
fucking young comics.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not backing
And
them up.
I compliment the guy. I mean,
I-
I saw you years ago.
I have a loyalty to the truth, bro.
Buddy, here's the deal. I'm trying to get Mike to bring up a thing on the. This is what I hate, and the first thing I've said to both of these guys, if you can't do it or if you fuck up, just say I fucked up.
Yeah.
Don't lie. Don't come up with excuses. I hate excuses. And I says, Mike, put the thing up. He goes, I got it. So I'm watching him. He's not doing it. He's just panicking. I'm like, Mike, can you do it? I got it. And then he can't do it. I go, Mike, put the fucking. It's a 2-minute click. Boom, fine. He's like, I'm doing it. I'm literally watching him not do it. Then Gabby takes his side because you know how they fucking side against you because alpha males are.
All right, I'm going
you
to
know.
tell you the truth. Something
What?
happened. You want to know?
Yeah.
All right, something happened. I'll tell you.
Okay,
I mean,
good.
the lady fell. I did see a lady that
But you
fell.
pushed her.
No. I
slapped
pushed
the
her, so
lady.
I had it. Yes, I was like, listen, I need a 5-minute something here. No, I got back from Hawaii. I haven't been up in days. As I was walking by, I was walking down over there.
Yeah.
I recognized a kid. He goes, yeah, I'm doing a show in here. It was over at the Lantern. So listen, hold on.
There wasn't even a lady.
No, it was a lady. I swear to God. She's go in front of the grizzly bear. There's fucking a cop outside. Some fucking old. No, so I'm coming here, and I haven't been up in a while. And we know what it's like. You're not up for a while. I'm on vacation. I was walking by this guy. Goes, hey, dude, and I go, I'm going to do Bobby's podcast. I got to do it at 9. I looked, and it was like 8:41, 8:42, and he's like, you want to go up and do time? I was like, I'd have to go right now. When I got off stage,
You did
Listen
a
to me.
spot.
listen to me.
Oh my
See
God.
what happens?
Yeah, the lady
See
fell
what
from
happens?
laughter.
Bobby, are you gonna? I'm coming clean here.
I
I'm
know,
trying to-
but you're not coming clean out of the gate. You're coming clean after you get off.
No,
You were off. That's like OJ saying, I did it now. He's done.
No,
Statute of limitations. That's fucking horseshit.
I'm gonna tell you.
I forgave you because we owe me.
He waved the cigars.
I fucking cigars.
I know.
Now that you brought the fucking thing.
I know. And you know what? The gesture. So here's what happened. When I got off stage,
Yeah.
it was about 3 minutes to 9.
Yeah.
I fucking leave the Village Lantern, which is, 2 blocks away.
Yeah.
And then going through the people, saw the lady buzzing the thing. It's 9:05.
It's
So that's
7
what it is.
minutes.
It was not. It was not. When I buzzed the thing, it wasn't.
Listen, you're not even going to take the hit on that. You're still right. You're still going to you're still going to be right on that.
I care to not lie, but granted,
You
I was
did?
off stage.
I care not to lie.
You can't lie. You can't lie.
No. Lying would be
You're
would
so
be
Italian.
No,
Oh,
listen.
you should have been in the fucking mob. You should be in the mob.
No, Jay, lying would have been this. Well, Paul, did you do something? Did you get on stage? And me going, no. I don't owe you fuckers an explanation if I do a spot. I owe you an explanation if I'm late. But
Listen, first of all, why are you gonna call them fuckers?
I didn't say any fuckers.
You fuckers.
Pointed at everybody.
You said you fuckers, and then you went you. Now hang on one second.
Gabby,
You-
this is not me. All right, I'm not. Don't take this. Don't.
What is it, me?
This is him. This is him. I just met him. This is first impression, and I want to know how deep it goes. If we keep pressing, what else are we gonna come up with? He probably didn't even do a spot.
I guarantee
All
you.
over the Lantern.
He's collecting garbage money down the street, and he
so
probably had to
funny.
beat somebody up in a fucking alley.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, so I was a fucking stage whore. I ran in and did it. Thought I could get back.
That's fine. You could have just said when you walk up, dude, we did a spot. I was a little late. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Can I,
Out.
can I
There's a
just,
perfect
know.
example.
You know.
Go ahead, Jay.
I just want to say my favorite thing about him right now, and this is hilarious characteristic of you, is he tried to loop you in and make you agree with him. He goes, you know how it is, you haven't been up in a while, so you're going to be like, you're right, yeah, that's right, you know?
But it worked because I didn't realize it did that till right now. And when he did it, I'm thinking back on, you know how it is. I like that how it is too.
Fucking Jay, remind me not to rob a bank with you. What the fuck?
Rub it with you!
Yeah.
But
2 seconds, we press you. Next thing you know, you're giving it all up.
Yeah. All right, not for nothing. Listen, we robbed the bank. Okay, we did it.
Can I
But
be
I
honest?
didn't rob it. It was Jay's idea. His van. His cousin.
I
did
had
the
to change a
robbing.
heart at the getaway car. I left. All right.
Here's the deal. I cheated on my wife in Hawaii on the honeymoon. I didn't want to say anything. On the way here,
Can I be honest?
All right, listen. We got. Of course, we got a great show here. I want to do this we got Mike, Mushy Mike.
What's up?
The new producer. We got Gabby sitting there where Lauren used to sit. Lauren's moved on. She's doing some other stuff right now. She's got a great new job, and she's living her life. So, and we got, of course, we got the new guy, Zach, doing all the video. So I want to thank those guys. But we started out a little rough today.
Oh,
Because, well, I got a little bone to pick with Gabby. You know,
boy.
Last week, I'm trying to book the show.
Oh, God.
You know, I'm trying to book the show. And she brings up, what about Ricky Velez? I go, nah, I got Jay. I go, I like to book a certain, I like this type of people on the show. Yeah, I like this certain thing because when you have the same guy on, it's the same. The vibe is a little, I know how to book a show. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm like, no, let's go. Okay. What about blah, blah, blah? So we start, we start throwing the names, bang, and then later that day, I go, all right, he can't do it. He can't do. Okay, cool. And she's like, well, what about Ricky Velez? I go, what the are you? What the fuck's up with Ricky Velez? Why? Literally, I'm like, no, I don't want Ricky Velez on this fucking show. Now I don't want him. I like Ricky, but now, again, a couple people like, I can't do it, but comes back to me later the same
That's
day.
not true. It was twice.
3 times.
No.
3 times.
No way.
I'll get the text message and you'll be very sad.
Was it 3 times?
See how
there
people
it is.
work.
There it is.
People work.
You don't even have
What are
the
you-
text messages.
Did you go to fucking Virzi School of Lion? Was it 3 times?
No.
Was it 3 times? Fucking maybe it was. Dude,
Yeah. I'm like a fucking Pesci.
so, Paul,
Yeah.
so the last time I said to her, I go, are you and Ricky having an affair? I mean, are you banging Ricky? Because this doesn't make sense to me. I said no twice. And now it's the third. You're like, she's like, no, I wouldn't. I would never. And I'm like, all right, no, I don't, I want to, this is the show. Okay, bang. She books the show. Fine. I'm like, this is a great show. Love it. You said you do. You're coming in. Bang. You're coming. Bang. A Monday night live, 9 o'clock. Never really happens. Anytime we do nights, Virzi's, love it. Great. I'm over at the fucking Village Underground tonight. Sitting there. Minding my own business. Ricky Velez goes, hey, Bobby, why'd you kick me off your show today?
Oh boy.
Oh, man.
She booked him on the show.
I did.
That's why she was asking me, how about Ricky? How about Rick? I already told him he's on.
You're thinking so far into it. Can I tell you what happened?
Hold
No,
on.
wait.
I got a
You're
surprise.
gonna, listen, apparently you've never watched Law & Order. You don't get to talk until I'm done. And then I turn it over to the defendant. Yes, what's up?
I don't know if you knew this. Ricky! Get in here, man!
He's behind this.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Nice.
Listen, Gabby.
Yeah.
So now I'm sitting there like, I literally, you can't catch me. You can't catch me out there because I don't lie. You can't catch me.
Oh no, nothing. There's
You
nothing.
can't lie. I will fucking
No.
admit to it. If I fucked you, I will go, I fucked you. I go, Ricky, I didn't want you on the show. It just wasn't the show I wanted. I said no once. I go, but this explains everything because I said no once. She brought you up again. I said no 2 times. 3rd time I said, what are you guys banging? I go, I don't want Ricky, right to his face. I don't want Ricky Velez. It's not the show. I like Ricky, but not right now. I said this to his face. I go, but thank you, because now it explains the 3 fucking times. 1, 2, 3, Ricky Velez's.
Hey, listen, I know I'm not in a position to complain here.
Yeah.
But can these are loud.
Yeah, well, we're being loud.
Yeah. No.
But I will turn them down.
I think something.
How's that? Is that better?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's better.
Is that good?
That's better,
Anybody?
yeah.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, mine's good.
I mean, might have been. I just don't. You know what I mean? I just go with it.
No, I haven't been more excited about a crew of people in this show since, in a long time.
So the last time
They're
we did the
fucking
show
killing
was,
it. These guys. I love these new guys. But explain yourself.
Okay, I want to start off by saying I do not know Ricky Velez. I don't know him. We're not engaged in
Okay.
any kind
Okay.
of.
Can I just stop for 1 second? Paul walked in and was helping an old lady who fell off a building. And then we found out, he did a
But I'm
spot.
not Paul.
So okay, I know, and he's not you, and that means so. All right, go ahead. You
That
don't.
means
You're not.
something.
You don't know Ricky Velez, but you have his number.
Because you gave me a list of numbers.
Okay, great. So the first number you decided to call was
Ever?
who was the first person you called on that list to book on the show?
I don't remember.
Okay, but you called
I called Ricky at some point.
and you said
This was the first time I brought him up. I Googled him. I was like, oh,
Your
funny
Honor,
guy.
can I permission to treat the witness as
I feel
hostile?
like I should.
I mean, because she's not answering the question. I'm saying
She's going around.
you
'Cause
called
there's
Ricky and said what?
I said, hey,
She's
would
like,
you
I don't
like
even
to
know
be,
Ricky. I don't know what fucking.
I don't know. I was like,
You don't
would
know
you like
Ricky's-
to be on the show? Before I heard back from you, okay?
Right, yeah. Okay.
Called him. Would you like to be on the show?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Text you about it. You go, no. So I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Ricky thinks he's coming on the show.
Right,
He can't come on the show.
right.
So I was like, okay. And then I let it slide.
Yep.
And then I forgot. I actually genuinely forgot that I booked him.
So you
So
did.
I asked you
So wait, stop
again.
1 second. So the forgot part doesn't mean it. I'm not involved in that. That's
no,
not
that's
my
how you
world.
know it's not malicious.
But that's not my. Listen, honey. Come on, this isn't government shit. This is a dumb. None of nobody gives a shit
No
about.
malicious
Look, we're
intent.
trying to just be funny here, you fucking weirdo. Stop me. That's how people get in trouble in that seat when you start thinking shit's malicious.
Okay,
Okay.
cool,
Who
cool.
gives a fuck?
It's not malicious.
Just roll with it, you fucking. Look at some. What the fuck? That's not, I know you're not an evil person. What the fuck is this? I know. Listen.
I forgot I contacted him. Now Ricky thought he was coming on the show. I said, hey, Ricky, it's not going to work out. We already booked the show. I never told him you said no. I said, sorry, we booked it already.
Yeah.
And then I left him hanging in the wind, and then
Yeah.
you told him. So
I didn't tell him. He told me. I did not tell him. He told me. He came to me and said, hey, Bob, why'd you kick me off your show? And I said, Ricky.
he made assumptions that were true, but he didn't know they were true.
Well, I didn't kick him off the show. I didn't book him on the show. You kicked him off the fucking show by booking him on the show. How is it my fucking fault? This is why the world's fucking nuts. Because nobody fucking owns this shit. I own my shit. I own my. Hey, Jay, I own my shit.
I own it too.
I
brother.
do. I did. I do. I did. I did. All right. I
I will.
fucking if I do something. I mean, Virzi owns his shit. It takes him 10 minutes,
Hey,
but he
I
owns
can't.
his shit.
Yeah, it took me. Yeah, you know, I
You gotta
didn't.
dig.
What?
You gotta dig. But I appreciate that about him. You know,
I
like you have a dirtbag buddy, and you're like, yeah, well, we keep him around because he's a dirt. I'm not saying you're a dirtbag.
Don't do that because I'll have to hear it. What the fuck? Come here.
I say I like the kid.
I like the
No,
kid.
I'm not-
Right out of the
no.
gate, Bob. Bob, not for nothing. Right out of the gate, I give him a compliment. Right out of the gate, I say, I like your stuff. Good to know you. This cocksucker calls me a dirtball.
Are you gonna trust someone who gives you a compliment when out the gate they're also like 3 deep lying and then they're trying to tie people in? I'm
Don't suck. Hey, Jay, don't get me on you. I'm fucking. I'm not having it on me.
I don't think anything that I said was a lie.
That's the biggest problem.
That
is
you
such
two should
what a
fucking
liar would
do a
say.
podcast together called Hey, Guess the Lies.
Biggest thing. That's the biggest thing a liar would say. I don't think anything I thought was a lie.
I failed to mention that I did a spot.
You
There
brought up
was
an
a
old
woman.
man-
There was a woman that fell,
But-
and we're acting like. Well, let's not act like I came in here fucking 20 after 9. You know, let's not act like. I mean, listen, 4 or 5 minutes, I get it.
You know
It's
what?
4 or
You know
5
what? You know what great men used to say? On time is late.
Yeah, who?
On time.
Yeah, who?
15
Fucking
minutes.
Tom Coughlin at West Point. Yeah,
He was a great coach at BC. He was a great coach at BC.
he was. He's still.
know what I mean?
Giants still fucking regret. That's a still terrible thing they did. I think.
Oh,
You know?
can you not sidetrack it a shitty Coughlin?
We just start talking about fucking
He
Giants.
did a great
stupid
job with the
bitches.
Jags, man. I'll tell you that.
He is doing a great job.
Oh God.
No, I mean when back in '96.
Oh,
when
right
they were
now the
expansion
Jags
team.
are
Listen,
doing-
I don't
who's
want to
with
get
the
into it.
Jags?
I just know a lot about sport.
All right, great. We'll talk about that.
I'm just such a man.
The fact.
Such a man with a big penis. I know everything about sports. Totally cool.
No,
whatever.
small dick for sure. So, do you think you'll be able to get over this?
Listen, here's the deal. She immediately protects Mike too, which bugs me. She should protect me from Mike. She should be protecting me from Mike. If Mike was doing something that he can't go, if I want something done and Mike can't do it, she should go, I got you, Bobby.
Well, did you guys hold on? Let me see. Did you just meet Bobby recently?
2 weeks ago. A week ago. 2 weeks ago.
See, Gabby,
week ago?
you don't understand
We can have.
who you're dealing with. This guy, when you want to talk about nothing getting by this guy, nothing will get by this guy. He will read it, he will see it, and then if he really feels wrong, you are fucked. Okay, this guy is a nothing will get by him.
I say to people at the beginning, just own your shit. I did it. You're right. Because I will not be wrong if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm the first one to admit it.
Yeah.
I'm the first one to admit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember he tried giving me a compliment and I tried to deflect. He goes, listen to me. Listen, remember we were in his shed smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
And I said something. I'm like, yeah, man, I just hope this thing works out. And he goes, listen, dude, everything I go, yeah. And I just, if he goes, listen to me. Don't ever, I know what you, don't ever interrupt me when I'm trying to fucking lift you up again.
No, pep talks. When I'm giving you a pep talk.
Yeah,
don't ever interrupt my fucking pep talks. Don't come to me for a pep talk. Then I go into pep talk mode and then go off into another problem. I'm not done with this pep talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, here's the deal, Michael. Great job. Just a little difficulty at the beginning. That's all. We worked it out. Abby, that person who sits in my seat.
Gabby.
It's Abby until.
You are the
Come on.
Is
Listen.
it Abby and Eichel for right now?
No,
No,
you're-
send her over his letters back?
Michael gets. I don't even get my name.
Abby, listen.
God.
You
damn.
listen.
You'll get the G when you start doing the job right.
That
Fuck.
seat has. These seats are my second in command.
Mm-hmm.
They got my back. Could you imagine if McCarthy gave an order to a fucking soldier and his fucking second in command fucking defended that and didn't back up McCarthy? What kind of army would we have? We'd lose every war.
Gabby,
We're in fucking war, Abby. This is war time.
Gabby, you got to get him. He just fucking contradicted what he said. He said it's not government before, and then he just went there.
Buddy, I'm doing it for comedy purposes.
Oh,
I know
all right.
I'm not McCarthy. I'm a chubby guy from fucking Greenberg.
Well, you're not from Greenberg. I got Coyote still.
All right. So anyway, Ricky Velez. But here's the thing: is I'm in the thing. Shuli's there. Ricky Velez is there. I got fucking Harris coming on next week. So I'm like, okay, fuck it, Ricky, you're on next week. I'll put you on next week because I feel, I like Ricky. Okay, next week. Okay, great. He's on next week. And then I book Shuli because I love Shuli from the Stern Show. You know, Shuli. He's like, okay, great, next week. And then I come here. She's got the show booked already. So now I got to cancel them.
Well, tell me, and then I'll work it out.
See, that's what you want.
Yeah.
There you go.
That was
You
good.
see that?
Yeah.
That's what you want. Tell me, I'll work it out, dummy.
Yeah, that was
I'm
nice.
fucking stupid. I can do 3 things very well. All the other things I need help.
What are the 3 things?
I'm not going to tell you. You'll have to find them out over time.
Okay.
I'm keeping my guard.
Yeah.
On that. These chairs, I'm keeping my guard up.
How did you find Gabby?
Gabby is from Lenny Marcus calls me. Listen, I want to say this too. All the emails I'm getting, I'm returning them this week. All the emails that came in for producer, to work on the network itself, to work on my show, all the artists, I'm getting back to you all week. So I apologize. It's taken this time. I want to contact you. I want to talk to you guys. You know, we'll see what happens. But But anyways, Lenny Marcus. See that? Don't pat him. Don't pat each other.
I
This
kinda
isn't
like
you two
it.
against. Shut up.
I'm sorry, you're right. No. Listen to him.
See. Anyways, I
didn't know the question was going to be that fucking hard. How'd you meet her? Lenny Marcus. There
Lenny
you go.
Marcus.
Yeah,
Lenny
that's
Marcus.
great.
I told him I needed something. He's like and then she came down and she's both of them. They're fucking. I can't believe this week was the easiest week ever for the show. While I was away, it was the fucking best.
Nice.
Bing bang boom, everything's done. I mean, he's doing great social media. He's doing all kinds of different shit. Zach's kicking ass in the video. Gabby's, booking the show. I mean, there's a couple lies here and there. Right out of the gate, first week, lies to my face. And one of the guests on the show almost ruined a relationship with Ricky Velez, but that's cool. Besides that, and then lying on this show, and then taking Mike's side, and then ganging up against me on my show on video right at the beginning, basically fucking trying to take my show away from me. Is what they're doing. Anyways,
I love you too.
I like you a lot. I'm not saying I love you to anybody anymore. 'Cause, they love you until they don't love you. What's good for you is good. What the fuck are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm on your side, Bob.
No, what are you doing? I didn't mean it like that. I actually had to apologize to somebody because I don't know if you don't get this because you have a very calm temperament.
Mm-hmm.
A relaxing. Virzi, you must get this.
What? Well, I mean,
When
I
I
think I have
talk,
a time.
even when I talk to somebody, I'm like, I just grew up with fucking, dude, what the fuck are you doing? What are you fucking stupid?
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, and people start crying. It's like, well, no, that's what we talked to each other. Yeah, I didn't mean.
It's like not normal.
No, it is normal.
It is normal.
To
No,
these
amongst
fucking-
friends it is, yeah.
Listen, These fucking new comics are such pussies. I mean, the worst. I had to apologize to one of you fucking, because I came out of the gate like, dude, what the fuck are you doing, you fuckface? And it's like, oh my god, don't talk. Yeah, but
No, all you have to say to me is, "Hey, that means hi and what's up," and I'll be like, "Oh, okay, what the fuck?"
I shouldn't explain fucking comedy and friendship to you. Your dad should have did that. I'm not your fucking father. All right? If you didn't hang out with such fucking puss whacks all the time, maybe you guys would. Hey, good job, man. What are you doing now? Want to hop in an Uber together? Go fuck your fucking mothers. I fucking.
Where'd you grow up?
I don't apologize to a guy. I don't apologize because I came off hot, and I'm like,
yeah, you come, but sometimes if you don't know you, if somebody doesn't know you, you could come in a little hot. You could come in a little hot sometimes.
I love coming in hot. I don't want to be any other way.
Hey. I remember we were in Montreal, but I knew you enough. But we were doing something in Montreal, and I think I ordered frozen yogurt or something.
No.
You go, what the fuck?
No, stop. Fuck you. No, Jay. Let me just tell you what this.
Break it down. Break it down. I want to hear it.
Oh,
we're at a fucking movie theater.
You and Bob Marley.
Bob Marley and me both get frozen yogurts, and we go, hey, Paul, you want a frozen? Nah, no one. Fuck that. No one frozen yogurt. Then we get a frozen yogurt. And he walks up and goes, hey, you know what? Hey, excuse me. You got baby juju beats?
No, gummy bears.
You got baby gummy bears? She goes, no. He goes, forget it then. Forget it. I'm out.
What do you mean?
I don't
mad
understand.
at everybody?
And he goes, no, I didn't get it. I just said, I was like, maybe I will have frozen yogurt, but I like some toppings and I like the candy.
Got it.
So I was like, you got the baby gummy bears? They were going like, nah, I'm done. I'm out. Both of them looked at me like, what the fuck?
First of all, I'm done. I'm out. Whatever Clint Eastwood shit, you're out of your mind. He went, I'm out. I'm out.
All right.
Hey, I fucking walked away like he.
Like they told me to go fuck.
Hey, I'm going to be honest with you. The other day I was buying groceries and I said to the guy, I go, hey, man, what do you recommend a good steak for my son? He's 3. And he goes, I don't know, filet, ribeye? I go, what? Are you trying to upsell me on steak for my kid? I'm like, I'm fucking done. And I left. I walked right away.
You did?
Don't upsell me on steak
That's
for my kid.
great.
I mean, it's a little different than not having the gummy bear.
Oh, you should. Now we all should go, I'm out. I'm out.
I told other people, too.
How much for a fucking massage with a handy? It's $150. I'm out. It's $125 down the street, Minglings. I'm out.
Mingling.
Why has it got to be Asian? Because they are now. Because the internet made all the fucking regular white chicks and Spanish girls go home on Backpage.
Sorry, yeah, I'm getting bad. Giannis is right about me. It's starting to happen. You know the way they say. Yeah. I don't know how you are with service. I'm very easy. I grew up with a father who was really tough on waiters. Like to the point where it was just like, Dad, man, what? Like me and my brother almost want to run up to the waiter and be like, dude, I'm sorry. He's just, he'd be like, no, this isn't, So I always said that I would never be a dick. Mm-hmm. I don't do it to them. Because I don't have it in me to do it to them.
You do it to us.
But I do it to them. Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on. Do you change how much you tip?
No. See, that's the thing with me. I tip 20% if you suck, but I want to give you more. I give you 20% even if it's bad. It's not about the tipping. But yeah, my friends, I give my friends because I'll just sit there. Giannis saw me. I start looking back. When I start looking back and forth, and I'm like, does anybody see?
Well, sitting there for fucking 8 minutes. Sitting there, not for nothing, guys. I asked for ice 8 minutes ago. I know the place is packed. There's one waitress. I know, but you can't get ice. It's ice. She doesn't have to. It's not like a salad. She doesn't make a salad. It's a big ice.
Yes.
And then the lady literally comes right back. Sorry, sir. All right, no problem. Thanks. We just lived through the whole fucking thing.
That's great. Dude.
Yeah, no.
That's me.
Are you like that?
Dude, well, I worked in the service industry, and I think the 3 of us are a little older, and we knew what it was. We knew the value of $1, and we worked our asses off for it.
I know the value of $1.
I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying that there's a younger generation.
Can't take a hit.
We're going to come at you,
Can't take
dude.
a hit.
No, there's more of us in here than you.
I was at a restaurant last night, and I walk in. I sat at the bar, and I sit there. Bartender's right there. He's got 3 people at the bar. Doesn't give me a menu. I grab a menu. I look at it. I'm like, all right, I'm going to get a lobster roll. I'm getting an IPA. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. And then I put it back, and then I'm waiting, and then I'm sitting there, and then I look at the host, and I go, hey, can I go sit over there? She goes, yeah, I go sit over there. I don't need a thing. It takes 8 minutes for a guy to get over there. He gets over. I go, lobster roll and IPA. He goes, all right. The IPA came before the lobster roll came, and I ate it before the IPA.
Oh yeah, see
and
that would
then
drive
he
me
comes
nuts.
over and he goes, "Oh man," he goes, "That's weird." And I go, "Hey, you guys are really dragging today, huh?" And he goes, "Oh yeah." And then they knocked the beer off, and I still left 20%. My deal
Good.
is I always tip 20 at least.
Yep.
But if you suck, I start giving you shit, and I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm gonna give you 20, but I'm gonna ride your ass.
So I'm like that. I'm in Hawaii, right? I just got back from Hawaii 2 days ago, and we're on our 10-year.
What
Are you sure?
We went Oahu.
Oh wow.
Are you
Oahu.
sure?
We went to Oahu, right?
You sure you're in Hawaii?
Yeah, we're in Hawaii.
Or was there somewhere else?
Yeah, you tour somewhere else?
Oh, fuck. I'm in fucking 4 minutes.
7 minutes. We cut off 1 at 6.
All right, I'll meet you.
The old lady gave you
I'll
one.
meet you at 6. So we stay at this. We were staying at Waikiki Beach, and we're at this resort. And there's one place this whole fucking convention came into this bar at one time.
Yeah.
And they got, so at 2 o'clock in the afternoon there, when you come home from the beach and you want to eat lunch, it's late here. So all the 8 o'clock games are on. All the 8 o'clock games, the Yankees, everything is on, right? So we're eating, and it finally starts to die down. And my wife's like, I like a Mai Tai. I want to get a Mai Tai. So I'm like, great. So we're waiting, and I'm waiting. And I walk up to the bar, and the guy next to me goes, hey, good luck. It'll be 10 minutes before they even look at you. And the bar starts getting empty. Now there's empty seats. So now I'm like, no, my wife's sitting, my wife is sitting right there. It's my 10-year. My wife wants a drink, So I'm just like, oh, we're in Hawaii.
Yeah, you're
I
in
got
Hawaii,
a fucking wet bathing suit on. I'm excited. I want to get a drink for my wife.
Yeah.
She's
Paul,
just
where
sitting-
were you?
So then she starts looking at me, right? Let me finish the fuck. Right?
got no
I mean, the
timing.
timing of that
This
joke. The
fucking-
timing of that fuck. I mean,
They're the
so,
worst.
I mean,
They heard us bust balls 10 years ago,
they
and they
both
think
said
they got it.
They both said Hawaii. That happened already.
We already did it.
So
I thought it would be in the
Shut
group.
up. Just take the hit. Move on. Just take the hit. You know, you're right. I fucked up.
So
Put this in your mouth.
So my wife, when the wife is looking, like
Yeah.
she's looking, she's giving the,
Yeah.
and now I'm like, this is, and I want my wife to have, my wife works hard, fucking 10 years of marriage with me, 2 kids, I want to fuck, and then now 5 minutes go by, 6 minutes, nobody's even saying nothing, the bar's getting empty, and I'm looking, and I think the new guy working just is like pretending to stare at the computer. Like just pretending to do something, and now I'm looking around, and now
You
it's
think he's doing it? That's my favorite part. You don't know if he is.
no, he's probably the computer's probably
But I
crashing.
love it. I
He's
love
probably
what's cooking up here.
Yeah, it's cooking. Yeah, it's cooking up here. I'm not kidding you guys. I'm not exaggerating. Now we're talking over 10 minutes, and I see the manager walking around, and I don't nothing, no order, nothing. Finally, 15 minutes, the manager walks in, and I just snap, Bobby. I just snapped. Dude.
Did it?
Yeah, I did it. I finally did
Really?
it. I finally did. I think all the pent up stuff that I gave you, I just go. I mean, I've been waiting here 15 minutes for a drink, right? And he just turns around. I go, yeah, 15 minutes. My wife is sitting. I've been waiting here 15 minutes for a drink. It's crazy. Nobody's here, and I just start going.
Yeah.
And he goes, I wish I could. He goes, I wish I could whisper in your ear what's going on here. That's what the fuck he said. Like I give a fuck about his.
Why does he got to whisper?
Yeah. So
Well, someone might have died or shot, or there might be somebody with a gun.
No.
There might be an old lady that fell.
I'm sure if we dig deep enough, we'll find out what happened.
I can't wait till he gets that excuse from
We
somebody.
found a body in the bathroom.
I can't wait till he's at a restaurant. No, sir, sorry your Kalamata's late. The old lady fell out front.
So he rushes over to somebody.
Yeah.
He gets the drinks, and he just goes, hey, they took my staff out of here, and this is the resort staff, and they really don't know what they're doing. He just gives me some whole thing like that.
Right.
And he says sorry, but nothing off the bill. Nothing
He didn't
off
give
the-
you nothing off the bill.
Nothing off the bill.
Wow.
Yeah, nothing off the bill. And I don't know if you've been to Hawaii, but you can't look in the fucking mirror there without dropping a C note. It's the most expensive.
It's crazy.
It's absolute. I mean, I'm having
First
breakfast.
of all, I told you 7 times.
Yeah.
7 times.
Wait.
I got married in fucking Maui.
Okay.
If I have to tell,
But
if you look at me in the face and go,
But
I don't
when
know if you've
look
been
at
to
you,
Hawaii
here's
again.
the thing, Bobby. When I look at you, I think Aruba 17 times because that's what I think of.
Oh, you know, all right, okay.
Because
I'll
you
give
did tell me
No,
that.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, you.
I am
every
a-
time I think
all
of
right.
you, I think of you with your feet up in Aruba and my dog running by you.
Okay.
That's every time.
Why your dog?
I got a wild dog from Aruba. We adopted him, and Bobby knows that they fucking run around there. It's. I got a wild dog from Aruba. He's called a Ruby and a Canuco. He's fucking half a wolf.
They
It's a
got
nightmare.
those in Honduras too.
Yeah, I
And
know. Yeah.
One night we were on the beach eating, and you got the restaurant on the beach, and all of a sudden a fucking wild dog attacked the guy at his table.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Jesus.
Took him down.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You
New Year's Eve, we're sitting there fucking eating
Oh,
the
that's-
bottle of
Yeah, because they come
Chianti.
down, these fucking dogs, 75 teats, because they just had a fucking rack of kids before and then, the male's balls are just dragging because he's fucked 900 times in his life. It's just like, get these things out of here.
Dude, we
I wanna
went to
tell you that-
brunch. Go ahead.
I want to tell you this about on this whole thing.
Yeah.
So I go to, I'm in Salem. I do Friday, Poughkeepsie with Too Cute, and then I go to Windsor, Connecticut with Ian. And I I drive from Windsor to Marblehead because I want my wife's taking my kid to Salem for Halloween shit. They got all that witch stuff, and it's a
How great's Marblehead, dude?
it's great. It's a great town. Marblehead's
town.
great.
Marblehead Neck, no big deal.
It's great. My wife, my family lives on the fucking projects that they're little
In Marblehead?
Yeah, there's like one street called Ames Road. Oh shoot! Oh, I'm gonna tell it, but there's one street in Marblehead. It's gonna be a bunch of fucking losers, dude. I love your son's podcast, dude. My mother's gonna get the fuck out of here, you fucking cocksucker, before I stab you with a rake.
I like the way your mother sounds exactly like me.
Just Paul in a wig.
I'm out. There's the fucking guys out front again with the YKW. What the fuck is that? I don't even know it's my podcast. Whose podcast is that?
Salem's freaky around Halloween.
It's great though. I love it. A bunch
I
of
went there
witches.
last year. Yeah.
So I drive through the night to get there because I'm not doing this without my son. Fuck off.
Right.
I'm gonna be with my kid and my wife.
Yeah.
And I realized too when my wife and kid leave, I thought it was gonna be a party for 2 days. 2 hours, I'm in a depression. I go in, I cook up sausage soup. I got the remotes. I'm in my underwear, no shoe. This is gonna be the best 2 days of my life. 2 hours, I'm in a fucking depression because I'm sad because they're not there. I only like being at my house when my family's there. I don't know what.
What was the time zone when you drove through the night?
It was I left at 12 to around 2:30.
Okay.
Yeah, so I said.
But I love how you said it. You know what I mean?
Well,
like we were in like Tombstone, and you were like
buddy,
on a fucking wagon.
Listen, man, driving at night after a show when you got a hotel room, just go back there or go home. I'm driving. I'm on the road all the fucking time to get back in the car, drive to my mom's house, sleep on a couch I don't fit on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so we go to this thing. We do all day walking up the street. It's amazing. Kids having a blast. His Michael, my sister's kid, same age, redhead. They're fucking like brothers, doing all the shit. All these witches. Max,
redhead.
Why did you throw in redhead?
because he's a ginger.
I know, but it had, you're like, oh, he's playing with his friend, redhead.
Max isn't a redhead. That's all I'm saying. I'm not a fan of it.
You might as well just say he's crippled the way you.
It's a form of
Playing with his friend, no legs.
It is a handicap.
It's a handicap.
Yeah, it is.
Being a fucking ginger is a handicap.
They're almost extinct, so I mean.
No, I
come on.
wish they were.
You know what
I
I mean?
wish that fucking gene would be fucking out.
Oh, that was so
You're blonde.
funny.
I wish that gene would be fucking just. You're a little ginger. You're a little.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I wish that gene would be murdered out of the fucking system. We could just wash it out. Anyways, playing all day. They're starving. They're fucking starving. Max is dressed like a little SWAT officer. Michael's like a little fight. Max walking up to people, handcuffing them. You're under arrest.
No, that's great.
They love him. So we walk over to this restaurant. Every restaurant, because it's Salem and because it's fucking Halloween, there's a witch walking around. It's packed. So we go to this lady. How long? 15 minutes. Great. We're sitting there. Next in line. Okay? All of a sudden, these two old broads sitting over on the thing, they walk up with their old twat, old broad face. We've been lying. Just fucking lying. We've... Okay, ma'am. They bring him in. Give him our... I'm like, all right, I'm going to take the hit. Old people, they got a couple of summers left. Let them have it. This might be the fucking last Halloween they celebrate with a burger and fries and a clam roll.
Right.
Okay, you got it. Now we're sitting there. Fucking 20 minutes goes by. The sun is fucking setting.
Oh, boy.
I got the side of my bald head is just getting burnt. I can't turn because there's a line down the road now. It's down the fucking road. Because this broad, every person that comes up, 15 minutes. She's lying to everybody. I don't pick up on it because I'm so delusional. I'm starving, right? Then this broad gets a ham sandwich. Someone brings her a fucking... like old school ham sandwich, like the one your grandmother makes, with the hams rippling out the edges.
Wait, for the hostess?
The hostess is, the whole line's fucking starving. This broad's eating a fucking old school ham sandwich from grandma's house.
Where was the sausage soup from earlier?
That was at my house.
Oh, okay.
I'm fucking dying. I go, honey, call Uno's. Call Uno's. I know Uno's is down the street. See if there's a line. She calls, no line. I go, goodbye. I hand her the menu. I go, goodbye. Enjoy your sandwich.
Oh, great.
I fucking walk out. No, it gets worse, though. Now we get in the car. We go to Uno's. No, wait. Walk in. Get a big table. They got those little computers for kids.
Oh, yeah.
We take one off another table because there's two kids. Order all this food. These fat fucks. And I'm a fat fuck. So I'll say it. this mother and daughter roly-poly, unproportionate fucking fat fucks.
Where were they heavy?
They're heavy everywhere. Fucking
No, that's a good question.
skinny forearms, fat fucking
Yeah, not even
biceps.
normal fat.
No.
Not even normal
No,
fat.
troll fat. Like
They don't have
like,
the nerve.
like gypsy
The
fucking
audacity.
curse fat. Fucking fatter. Fat. These two fucking twats sit down next to us, huffing and puffing, because the kids are there. And we gotta, hey man, they're 2 4.5-year-olds. And they're like brothers, and they wanna fuck around and stop, Max, don't do that. I'm trying to, I don't yell at my kid, I don't fuck, I'm like, hey, blah blah. Stuff's happening. So we're dealing with, but you hear all this huffing and puffing. They're fucking kids, you fuck. Reminds me too, real quick, took my kid to the Lincoln Square Mall, and Max ran out in front of this kid with a backpack, young kid. He goes, "Oh, I fucking hate kids." I go to my wife. I go, "What did he just say?" He said he hate kids. My wife was gonna kill him. I go, "Hey, you're a fucking kid to me, you fucking cunt, and I don't like you. What are you gonna do about
That's
it?"
great.
What the fuck are you? It's a kid. You're a fucking kid. I was so fucking. I wanted to grab his backpack and drag him down an escalator.
Oh,
You fucking. I hate kids. Nobody likes kids, but you love them. They're our future. Listen to Michael Jackson.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way.
Wasn't that Whitney Houston?
I think it was, yeah.
Sorry, I made a mistake. Can I make mistakes?
He admits it. He owns it.
That's what I do. I own it. Learn from me, you two.
I wish I was a fly on the wall when you left that first restaurant, and as soon as you walked out the door, she was like, Kelly! Cardia for Kelly!
So, we're sitting there. These twats are fucking huffing and puffing. But I'm like, oh, God. Huffing and then now my wife.
What are they huffing and puffing about, though?
Because we have to keep this, stop it, Max, get up.
They're probably over there close.
Because they probably came in to have whatever, relaxing at Uno's, too, by the way.
Yeah,
Go to a high-class restaurant, twat. We're not there.
Yeah.
Don't go to Uno's for a fucking relaxing afternoon with your fat daughter. You fat fuck. If any guy who listens to my show, if your wife or daughter came back complaining about a fat bald guy being a twat, I hope your family hits a tree. I do. I really do. I hope you go on a carnival ride in your shit neighborhood and it breaks and they go flying off the fucking Ferris wheel. So anyways, so I'm sitting there, they're huffing and puffing the whole thing. I'm trying to do it. We had their on Uno's, they have these little computers, and I took theirs off their table. So Max is ordering fucking games on their so we pay the bill.
Oh man.
My sister pays the bill. I'm like, don't pay the bill. She paid their bill. So the waitress comes over, oh, you paid their bill. We're like, oh, sorry. Can we get ours? I'm sorry. Can you? Oh yeah, we'll take it off. So I look over and they're like, yeah. And they ordered a game and we're not paying for it. Like that way.
Yeah.
And I go, you don't have to pay for it. We'll pay for it. She goes, excuse me, sir, you don't have to be rude. And I'm like, yeah, well, you're being rude. She goes, fuck off. I go, watch your mouth around my kids. Yeah. You're not my father. You're not my father.
Whoa.
Don't tell me what to do.
This is the daughter?
This is the daughter. The mother, this fat tub of dunk. These two fucking 2-ton Tessies.
Dude, he's going old school, man. Just starting to say some shit.
These two fat. You're lucky my kid was there, and you're lucky I'm in this business, because if I was a fucking construction worker, I'd follow you home, wait for your fucking dumb husband or your whoever the fuck gives you this level, whatever guy gives you this level of fuck you, whatever. I'm not your dad. Apparently you don't have a fucking dad, because if you had a dad, you wouldn't fucking swear in front of children.
Who said fuck off? The younger one or the younger one? Yeah.
Of course. So I swear to God, man, I'm glad I'm not I look at Batman, and I'm like, if I was a superhero, I'd go home, I'd get fucking, what's his name, Walter? Who's his fucking sidekick? Alfred. Thank you. Walter. I get
fucking Norman.
Thank you.
That Michael Jackson song in Walter. Just everything is fucking wrong. That's how angry he is. It's just everything.
I would fucking.
What's his sidekick? Rodney? No, it's Robin. It's Robin. Wow, so you got fired up, huh?
Buddy,
Yeah, that would have fucking.
My wife goes, Bobby, stop it.
Yeah.
I know what she's saying. She's like, you can't do this, buddy. You can't fight with people like this anymore. You can't. You're not fucking Bobby from Medford anymore. You know what I mean? You can't. You know.
Yeah.
It's just like what a. I'm like, okay. I just shut my mouth and I'm like, let's go. Grab the kids, get in the car, just slowly, just steam off. You know, whatever. My God, dude. But you see these people flipping out or fighting in McDonald's, or you see these people fuck, and you're like, how does this happen? I know how it happens. These fucking scumbags, huffing and puffing. You know what I mean? Just fucking, just move your table, you fucking fat shits.
Yeah.
You fat shit. You're not my father. You don't fuck. And I felt like going, if my kids weren't there, my wife wasn't there, I would have fucking went, I'm not your father. And if I was your father, I'd fucking put you over my knee because you're a fucking piece of shit. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Your mother's a piece of shit too.
I think it's a fat person thing too.
Wait a minute. Stop.
All right, well, slow down.
Yeah, slow down.
Well, I got a reason.
All right, but there's a couple chubbies in here.
You're surrounded
No,
by
I
chubby
don't.
guys.
No, but I'm talking about houses. I mean, what you're talking about to me, I'm picturing monstrosities. No.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
picturing like the fat on the neck.
Like
you
I'm
know,
not
and it's like-
picturing like a little hefty or a little chunky. I'm picturing
To
like
me,
somebody
look,
that's.
They were a little, because of my anger, I'm sure they were
okay.
fatter than I thought. You know what I mean?
I might have exaggerated
Yeah,
100 or 2 pounds here.
They were just a mother and daughter fat team. You know, 5'1". You know, just
Now you're taking
fat.
them down for their height.
They're just
blue-eyed motherfuckers.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
probably
they
like 20 pounds overweight, 6'1".
They just spend, they're in fucking.
Brunettes.
They're in the blouse.
Men.
They're in the blouse aisle at Marshalls for fucking every Thursday looking for new blouses. You know those blouse wearing fatzos?
16 plus, man.
Ugh. Fucking blouses. I hate blouses.
Well, no, the reason why I said the fat thing is because a lot of people that are overweight and eat shitty eat in places that they could afford, and the places that they could afford are fucking shitty places like Uno's and Buffalo Wild Wings, and they're fucking animals.
Well,
I mean, I don't want to categorize.
Eating at Uno's.
Yeah, but he had to go there. He had to leave.
Uno's is great for the kids because those little computers have games on them, and the kids can get these games, and they can play a game or whatever while you're sitting there, get a pizza, all this. They have a lot of so it's a great spot.
Gotcha, yeah.
But they also have a good salad there for fat me, right? So I'm like, let's just go there. I wanted to go to this other place, but it was packed.
Totally.
Fucking ham sandwich. I can't get it out of my mind.
How much are the games on the computer?
$1.99.
That's nothing.
It's like, listen, what I should have done if I was a fucking smart, calm, relaxed, sane human being, I would have said, pay their check, pay my check, and like, you know what? I got your check. I would never ever. Sorry about the $1.99. And walked out and said, "Come on, guys."
Yeah.
I've been trying to get there for 30 years in AA and fucking in therapy.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get there for so long to go just huffing and puffing, let it go, and then at that point, I'm not paying for the game. It's 2 kids, by the way. You can be like, "Oh, it's okay." No, they just did. Yeah, I got it. No, I'm not paying for the game. We know, fatso.
Yeah.
Because you can't afford it because your mother doesn't have a husband because he dumped her because he fucked her in a bar one night and you plopped in her fat gut and then came out and his fucking life is over. So he moved on. And he's an alcoholic and your mother's fat and works for some fucking city company and is just a fatty, eats a mac and cheese. You fat fucks. You potato chip eating fat fucking mac and cheese cocksuckers with hot dogs. Go fuck yourself. Uno's is a night out for you, and I'm glad I ruined it.
I thought you'd really turned a corner when you said I've been working out for 30 years. And I was like, oh, look at this. And then all of a sudden, fucking right back.
I'm sorry. But I'm trying to get to the point where I can just go, let's just go.
Yeah. Well, you
know?
would have had way more power and felt way better if you had just said, hey, you know what, guys? I got your tab. No big deal.
Yeah, I got your tab. I fucked up. I'm so sorry.
I don't know if you recognize
Do
me,
you
but
know
I'm
how
pretty
mad you have
successful.
to? Do you know how mad you have to be to come up with an imaginary carnival ride that's faulty that you're wishing on?
So mad. So fucking mad.
I
So
feel
my
it, man.
restaurant And I'm not like that with waiters. I give them so much room to fuck up. Even when they fuck up, I take it. Because I was a waiter for so long.
Yeah.
I waited tables for a long time, and I've met so many shit customers. There's way more shit customers than
Where
there
were you
are
waiting
shit
tables?
wait staff. What?
Where were you waiting tables?
In Boston at La Familia Giorgio's.
Nice.
I honestly feel like I'm good. My thing is this: when we go there, if you sit down and not water or anything after 10 minutes, there's something wrong, right? Is that?
Let me just say this. I worked at the Cheesecake Factory. I'm not a big corporate guy, but that's where I learned. I worked for 11 months, then I always worked at independently owned places. And this is how I deal. You walk to the table with water. You say, hey, how are you
Yeah.
today?
Yeah.
Take a look at the menu. You want anything to drink? No? I'll be right back. Then you come back. They get drinks. They order food. Boom. Apps first, food second. I clear tables. After they get their entree, after 2 minutes, I walk back. Hey, guys, how is everything? Is there anything you need right now from me? No. Boom. I bounce. If I don't see that, I know it's not a good worker.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Jesus.
All right, guys, I got to get out of here.
What are you plugging?
What time's your shift?
What are you plugging this
I got to
week?
get back to Uno.
Is this
Deep
my
dish.
microphone cover?
What?
Yeah. This is mine? Thanks, Zach. I just smelled something. And I was like, is this sometimes we have
These pick
different
up.
we have different microphone covers for these. We spray them every
It
week.
smells good.
Yeah, it smells like
disinfect them.
Like
Some sort of
Febreze.
spray or
So on
something,
this
yeah.
one we have different ones, and I felt like something sometimes, I gotta whatever. Thank you, Zach. All right, listen, I gotta read this real quick. I'm kidding, we're not reading it. So don't 10-minute fast forward on the podcast button. All right? Listen, here's the deal. Virzi.
What?
These fucks, we get these sponsors, right? Free podcast, over 400 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these other $10 a month, $7, $4 a month. We got $1.99 a month if you want to. If you don't, you don't have to. It's a Lipson thing. Premium members. New shows going up this week, by the way. Brand new shows going up. I got a great episode going up for premium members. But I get these sponsors, so don't fast forward, right? Listen. ZipRecruiter.com. Don't you push that fucking button, you cocksuckers. How dare you? If
You could probably use this.
Here's the deal right here. 10 seconds. It's a 10-second button on the thing. The fact that these podcast apps put the 10-second fast forward in, they should all fucking die a horrible death. You know what? Because how do they get paid? Can't we get paid? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh my God.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm back. ZipRecruiter.com. How's that? You're not getting rid of me. I'll wait. I'll pause every 10 seconds. You motherfucker. ZipRecruiter.com. And need a great talent for your business. This is how you do it, guys. Everybody needs great talent. I got great talent. Right? Through ZipRecruiter. Could you not wave your hands shaky?
Yeah, they look scared.
This is a bad time for fucking alpha males.
What?
We gotta change the way we are. You can't be a fucking misogynistic piece of shit now, and you can't yell at people anymore. You can't. Next thing is yelling. Yelling's gonna be off the table.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, but I think like
It's coming. Somebody's gonna go, I'm emotionally scarred.
no, but I think like Cosby and Harvey Weinstein, they
Look,
it helps.
that's different.
No, but it helps the cause later. After like
What
it.
cause?
Like,
Wait a minute, dude. We gotta stop. ZipRecruiter.
Wait,
ZipRecruiter.
we're in
Stop
ad mode.
ZipRecruiter.
I don't mean cause. I'll get back to that.
Yeah,
You know,
let's-
all right.
Start the ad over.
Oh, yeah,
start
you
the
want to
ad
get back
over.
to it?
No, but- ZipRecruiter.com. Let's read this real quick. ZipRecruiter.com. All right, yeah.
I didn't mean it
All
like that. You
right.
fucking. All right.
Listen, you need a great talent for your business in a short time. You don't have time to get lost in these huge stacks of resume to find the perfect guy. You just need the right tools, Virzi. That's it. Smarter tools. Smart tools is what you need. What if hiring could be easier, Verz? What about that?
Be great.
It'd be fantastic.
It would be amazing.
More streamlined, less time consuming.
Yeah.
So even when you're busy, you can still be smart about the way you hire. Huh?
I like it.
Like it? What about Jay? You like it?
Big fan of ZipRecruiter.
That's right. If you're hiring, you know that the quality hire keeps your business moving forward. If these guys are good at their job, my podcast goes forward. If they stop being good at their job, we fucking pause. A pause business is shit. So the quality of the hire keeps your business moving forward, but you also have to, it takes a lot of time to find people, the right candidate for the job. Are you hiring? Do you know where to post your job to find the best candidates? Listen, man, it's terrible out there. It's hard to find the right people for the right job. Even the people that say, I want to do it, really don't want to do it. Really aren't qualified. Okay? With ZipRecruiter, you can post your job to over 100 of the web's leading job boards with just one click. So the rest, you can rest easy knowing that your job is being seen by the right candidates. That's it. One click, boom, everybody sees you. The ZipRecruiter puts its smart matching technology to work, actively notifying qualified candidates about the job within minutes of posting, so you receive the best possible matches. Okay? They go to them and bring them to you. ZipRecruiter is different. Unlike the other hiring sites, ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on the right candidate finding you. It finds them. That's the best part.
Who are you arguing with?
I'm at this sound argument.
That's the best part. Hey, why wouldn't you do it? As if somebody's going, fuck them, dude. They don't do a good job.
Listen,
Jeez, that woman at Uno's really fucked you up.
you can even get a head start on the interview process by adding screening questions to your job. Like, do you lie?
Not immediately.
Do you book people that you say you weren't going to book, even though you told
now
me
he's booked.
not to book
Now
them
we're gonna
3
have this whole
times?
conversation.
He's booked now because I had to. Now you have to unbook him.
Now I have to unbook him again.
Because he wasn't booked. Then you booked him. Then I booked him.
What if he just sits on the couch and watches?
Yeah, that's good. I'm sure Ricky would love that fucking. Guy's the next fucking big thing. He's going to be a fashion model and a fucking superstar. And I'm sitting on the couch. That's what he's going to hear. So you don't have to waste time sorting through the stack of resumes to find the perfect fit. No wonder 80% of employers who post on ZipRecruiter get quality candidates through the site in just one day. That's pretty amazing. One day. And easy to use ZipRecruiter dashboard lets you manage your hiring process from start to finish, all in one place. ZipRecruiter.com, the smartest way to hire. Find out today why ZipRecruiter has been used by growing businesses all sizes and industry to find most qualified job candidates with immediate results. You don't have to be you don't have to be Xerox to use these people. You can be a small business and use ZipRecruiter. It's going to help you find great candidates. People really want the job, and it's going to bring them all to you. And right now, my listeners can post on ZipRecruiter for free. Boom. That's right, free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/whatdude. That's ZipRecruiter.com/whatdude. One more time, try it free. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/whatdude. Okay? There you go. That's one. You made it through the ad. Good for you.
That was great.
So, Jay, you have, where were you this weekend?
What are you talking? Oh, I was at a
Well, that was a
Sag
fucking
Harbor.
guilty guy. He was like, what are you talking about? What the fuck? What do you think I'm talking about?
The only two things you said directly to my face are "What the fuck is wrong with you?" and "Where were you?"
Yeah, where were you this weekend?
Sag Harbor.
A comic would say that to another comic. You went, what do you mean?
Sagas Harbor?
Yeah, dude. Sag Harbor Bay Street Theater, man.
Yeah, on was it? But the fucking, it's far. It's like a 6-hour drive, right?
2 hours.
Where is it?
Maine?
It's in It's on Long Island, Sag Harbor.
Oh, okay. No, I'm thinking of Sackett's. I'm thinking of
You're
something.
thinking of Maine. He's right. You're thinking of Maine.
Maine? Is it Maine? Sackett's Harbor?
I thought Sagalow
Yeah.
was in Maine.
We'd look it up if Mike wasn't peeing right now. He'd be able to look it up.
Bar Harbor's in Maine.
Oh, we could have her look it up if she wants.
But I want to go
She
back
wanted
to
to help the show. She
Can I go
look it
back
up.
to the Harvey Weinstein? What I was
Far
saying.
Harbor?
What I
is
was
it?
saying.
Bar Harbor's in Maine.
You want to get out of the? I know. Can
Okay,
we
what's
just?
that?
No,
do
I don't want to
this?
get out of it. I was just saying that they were such pieces of shit
Yeah.
that I think us raising our voices will hold a little longer.
buddy. I don't know. I think
You think we're gonna be able to?
Buddy, the times are changing. This new, no, and I don't mean. I know you're a funny guy, of course. I'm not saying you, but you. I'm telling you, the generation of comics that are coming up are just sensitive. Dude, we came up with "fuck you," "shut the fuck up," "you stink."
Yeah, but our parents they wanted to be our best friends and shit. That's why we're all so sensitive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's almost making me nervous with my kid. I might be a little.
yeah. You gotta stop
You don't
being
know.
so nice.
You
No,
don't know I
No,
am
you're
yet.
not.
Let me fight. You don't even know me. Stop telling me how I'm with my kid before you do some dumb, stupid youth joke before I get mad at. I know you gotta stop being a kid. Shut the fuck up. Listen, you have a kid, right?
I have 2.
You have 2 kids.
Oh yeah, how old?
I have a 3.5-year-old and a 2-year-old.
Oh wow, okay.
And I'm not raising them to be my best friend. I'm a father first and a friend second.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I love hanging with my kid. I'm goofy. I play with my kid, but I have no problem shutting him down.
Yeah, of course.
No problem.
No, you have to. It's hard. With my son, it's hard
Yeah,
because
you
I'm
have
so
older
close.
kids? How old?
My son is 8 and my daughter is 5.
Okay.
And my son and me are just, is just so close. Throw the ball, play, and like he gets it. He's smart. He's empathetic. But when I have to put it down on him, that's when it's hard because I'm just like, look, and he'll look at me almost confused, like, but you're my fuck, and I'm like, listen, and I had to tell him, I said, I love you, and even though you're my best friend, I'm your father first. Before I'm your best, I'm your father. And if you do something, and he'll kind of just look, and he gets it. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough to put it down sometimes like that. And my daughter will just tell me to go fuck myself. My daughter is on a whole other. Fucking
One
thing.
of my favorite jokes you got. Pull your hat up a little bit so they can see your face on the camera.
Okay.
You got it down like you're fucking dropping a rap album.
I thought you were gonna say. All right. What was one of the favorite jokes?
Such a comic. Isn't it?
Yeah, but you went into one of my favorite jokes.
I'm
Put your
looking at-
fucking hat up.
I didn't see. I didn't yell.
Okay,
I said gently. I said, "Put your hat up so they can see you."
He's giving you shine.
I'm trying. I'm trying to make you shine. Plus, you lost a little weight, man. You look good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. The joke with your daughter with the
With the lightsaber.
lightsaber
Yeah.
behind your neck.
Yeah, and you know what we did at the end of the. So I wanted to come up with at the end of the special when the credits come up.
Yeah.
Still shots.
Yeah.
And we got one of her holding it.
That's great.
And she's got like this mean face. Yeah.
Cool.
My daughter's fucking nuts, man. She's great, but she's just such a. Somebody said something. You have one of each.
Yeah.
Somebody,
My daughter's fucking nuts too, so I think
Yeah.
it's that second child thing.
It's a second child thing, and it's also she's probably more independent. Like somebody said something once, like you talk about your son. A comic said to me once, and it kind of bothered me when they said it. They were like, "You love your son more" or something, and it hurt me when they said it. And I actually went home thinking about it, and I'm like, no, it hit me. What it is my son needs me more than my daughter needs me. Because my son is empathetic, my son is sensitive, my son wants to know, like, why is someone fucked up like that? Where my daughter will go, fuck you, don't talk to me like that, and I already sense it. I already know, me and my wife will go, my daughter already hopped on the bus, first day of school on the bus, put her backpack on, marched right on. Teacher said she walked around like she's been in the school for fucking 15 years, just knowing everything.
Yeah.
She knifed a chick at
She
recess.
just, and my son was more like, this person, why did that person do? And I knew, and I'm like, oh, my son needs me more. Then so that's what it is.
Yeah.
So when people say you love or you care, I think your parenting. And what the fuck do I know? I'm a comic. You know what I mean? But that's what I sense is that our parental skills and our natural instinct to be a parent goes to what needs you the most, and you feel it. You're like, no, man, my son is not. My daughter is strong, is independent and strong, and I see it at 5 years old.
Are your parents still together?
No, they just divorced.
Were your parents together your whole life, living together?
They were until I went to college, and then they separated, and
Yeah.
they were separated for like 8 years, and then they
Gabby,
got
what about you?
divorced.
Divorced.
They're divorced,
Yeah, but remarried.
remarried,
Uh-huh.
but they raised you how? Very nice. Did they yell? Were they screaming? Did they hit you?
No, they were fine. They were hippies.
Oh,
They were-
hippies.
Smoking pot.
Right. Oh, smoking
Nice.
pot.
Yeah.
So you're kind of a hippie.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
And where did you grow up?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Okay.
Mhm.
Mike, what about you?
Divorced.
All right, geez, you don't have to make everybody sad. What was that fucking that move? What was that move? Is that me or did I see a move?
Now you saw it.
Divorce. The fuck were you acting?
Divorced. That's not much better.
Well, how about just divorced? Not divorced. Jesus Christ, I was crying.
divorced
Maybe
today.
he's still feeling it.
Oh, also, my dad is dead. That's also.
Well, you should have said it like that. You should have. The dad dead should have been dead.
Dad,
He's
dad.
dead.
But he died after the divorce.
Wow, did he die because of the divorce?
No,
All
he
right.
died because of heart disease.
Did you what? Because of what?
Heart disease. Is what
Oh, heart disease. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, nice job, Mike.
Yeah, well, all right. That's been a great. Let's go into this. We have another ad. Where the fuck? My Lord. Do we have just one ad tonight? Right? No, deep
No, it's two.
discount. Oh, here we go. Anyways, yeah, bring up deep discount. We'll do a little bit, but I'm gonna trick them into fucking listen to the ads. You motherfuckers aren't gonna get me. Zach, what about you?
Oh no, my parents are separated.
Separated. Everybody's separated, I guess.
That's nuts.
Except you, right? Your parents are together.
My parents got divorced when I was 5.
What about you?
When I was 2.
Two.
Man.
Wow.
Whoa.
And then,
Nobody's.
and then estranged dad. Then my dad bounced by the time I was 10.
Oh,
I saw him once from 12 to 37.
I've seen my dad a very limited amount of, maybe 50 times in my life.
Yeah.
My real dad.
I'm probably. I can count. I can tell you them.
I like my real dad though. Even though we don't talk anymore, me and my real dad, we had a connection. We were the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a great time, even though we never really hung out or I never saw him. The second guy was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a fucking, beat the shit out of me type shit, verbal bully.
Well,
That's what I.
Medford. What do you expect?
Well, no, he was a piece of shit.
Trash.
The last dad was great. The Larry, he's there now. My mother's second. He was Frank
Third
Sinatra.
string, huh?
He loves cooking.
Three marriages.
3 marriages. Third husband.
How
Great
old were
guy.
you when Larry came in?
It was too late for me then. I was around. So funny, and this is my mother and Larry were both married, trying to get divorces, and they hooked up. So you know what I mean. So my mother finally gets divorced. We move into this other house, and one day some fucking blonde broad kicks the front door down. It's Larry's wife. So,
No way.
And Larry came from an old school family, from an old school Italian family. You don't get divorced. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But they were meant to be together. Him and my mom together.
That's great.
Fucking great. It was just too late for me. I was already a psychopath. I was already drinking, using drugs. It was literally months too late. If he had come in a year earlier, maybe.
Yeah.
I would have been a different person. I would have been in construction or managing something, or you know what I mean. I wouldn't have been.
It's amazing how most of us, nobody would be sitting in this room.
Nobody would know.
If you come with that love, and you think of like, oh, I would have went to college. I would have fucking had a job. You know what I mean?
Like my little brother Andrew, redhead too, by the way. Fucking man, he's a man. He's got a couple inches on me, but he's the sweetest kid I've ever met. Gentle giant, but will rip your fucking face off if he had to.
Yeah.
Like me and him were wrestling one day. This is like 5 years ago. Wrestling. I was like, dude, I remember him in fucking a onesie. Now I'm wrestling. Grabs me by the back, pulls me up, snaps my ribs. I'm like, and he's like, but I'm so sorry, Bob. I'm like, it's okay. I'm good. Oh, it's good stuff. You're getting strong, Andrew. That's what I like about you. I knew always someday you'd be there. I just want to see how strong. I'm going to go sit down. I can't sit. Okay, great. I'm going to stand in the corner. Oh, God. He's a big kid. Sweet kid. And he was raised by my stepdad, Larry, and he raised a fucking great kid.
Yeah.
Great kid. And my sister's great, too. My little sister's great.
Yeah.
Great kid. Me and my sister got the shit deal. But that's like, having a kid now, I do not want. I think there was a generation of fucking just assholes raised. I think there was so much abuse in the 60s, 50s, 60s, 70s. There was so much fucking. They just didn't know that in the 80s and 90s, they compensated way too much with these fucking kids.
But it's happening even more now. Like, I think over the last even 10 years. 10 years, I think.
You don't have to leave, dude. Don't
He's
be
so
all right.
Offended.
He's sensitive.
All right.
Oh, you thought you were...
Well, no, that's even a sign. I mean, who pees in the middle of fucking work? You know what I mean? You sit through it. I fucking got here
I've
15
had to
minutes
pee,
early.
yeah.
I peed. I fucking do shit. What the other day? 8 hours I didn't pee. I was working in the middle of a show. Doesn't matter.
If
You
we just had-
sacrifice health. For
That's
work.
hilarious.
I got the clap right now. I'm gonna fucking wait.
Dude, but that's like in a nutshell, like our grandparents. I walked to work
Yeah,
with
for
one
sure.
leg. Now we're like, I peed. I haven't peed in 45 minutes.
You know what I do to my son? He's 3.5. When we walk from the car to school for like pre-K, since he was 2.5, you carry your lunch and I don't carry you. That's how it goes. He holds my hand, he carries his lunch. And he was always like, it's too heavy. And I go, wait till we get to the gate. Then he gets to the gate and he's like, it's heavy. I'm like, wait till we get to the room.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
That's
Yeah.
I'm still going to take that. I'm still going to be old school. I was raised old school. I had a single mom, P.S. There was no dad.
What are you,
there was
Irish?
No second dad. I'm everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Irish, Italian, Swedish,
Yeah,
German,
I had a
French.
single
That's
mom
my
too.
wife.
My mom refused to go on welfare.
Yeah.
She could have went on welfare. She said, I will not go on welfare. She made just too much money to go on welfare. She's like, I will work my ass off. You kids will fucking take care of yourself. And, that's it. I will not go on fucking welfare. I'm going to pay for my apartment.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay for your fucking food. If we need help from our family, we'll get it. But I'm not going on a fucking welfare.
Yeah.
What are you going to say?
Nothing.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
You were going to say something.
All right, I'll say it. I remember one time my mom said to me, we did food stamps for a while.
Why would I have to drag it out of you?
I'm going to tell it to you and you might get offended. So
Go
let's
ahead.
fucking deal with it. She goes, I could have moved to Medford and got an apartment, we all could have lived there and would have had more money. But I started saying Stoneham and have a house, so you guys had a house and you'd be right down the street from your school.
So why would I get mad at that?
Because you're from Medford.
I like Stoneham
You know what I
people.
mean?
We don't have a problem with
No,
you.
of
You had
course
that
we
shit
don't.
zoo.
And fucking, you watch your goddamn mouth. We had a polar bear, bro.
Yeah, the polar bear had fucking holes in its fur.
Well, yeah, I was living in Stoneham.
Yeah, shit, Stoneham.
I went to the San Diego Zoo 2 weeks ago. They had one polar bear. My wife goes, "Isn't this amazing?"
Was that a good zoo?
Yeah, it's great. The
All right.
fucking gorilla came right up to my son at the glass and his head to his, and then turned around and just dropped his back to him.
Dude,
Crushed.
that's fucking animals like that. I went swimming with a fucking sea turtle, man. It was fucking nuts.
Buddy, I told you about that.
What?
I tried to tell you about in Hawaii.
In Aruba.
Yeah, buddy, listen.
I got sick, Bob.
Wait a minute.
I gotta tell you.
You're
Go
going
ahead,
off to.
go ahead.
well,
All right.
I'm
I
gonna
tried
bring
to
you
get the
back to that.
turtle to fucking swim with me. It wouldn't. I'm sitting there for
Well,
10
let-
minutes waiting for it to swim with me. I call over this bigger turtle. I say, "You fucking believe this turtle?
You hired this
Well,
fuck? You
this
hired
turtle
I'm
hasn't
just snorkeling
swam with
for
me. You know how much money I paid to be with this turtle?"
Listen. First of all, we got three things going on here. We got this fucking generation right here of fagulas. What's your last name again?
Sagalow.
Fagalow. What's your last name?
Sagalow.
Sagalow. We got a generation. What?
My grandma used to say that all the time.
What?
Fagala?
Fagala. Listen, she
Yiddish.
Italian. So Yiddish. Okay, so
I know
listen.
your grandma.
We got this
do?
generation
No.
coming up, and of fucking sensitive assholes.
Yeah.
We're dealing with that. But then you got this sea turtle thing,
Yeah.
which I told you about. I told you before you went to Hawaii. You don't
No,
listen.
yeah, listen.
What did he tell you?
Yeah. What,
Don't swim with
Tell
turtles.
me what I told you. If you're listening, go ahead. Mike's
No.
over there.
no, I
Look how far away it is. He couldn't even talk if he wanted.
no, I think
I'm gonna take away my senses. You
no, I think I remember you saying I was gonna see him, but I don't remember the whole thing.
That's not what I said. I said you could have fucking died. Sea turtles are the main food source of tiger sharks. They stop. They stopped killing sea turtles. They stopped and the population expanded. Because you can't even look at a sea turtle. The hotels at night when the sea turtles have their babies, it's illegal for you to have your lights on in your hotel room past 7 o'clock at night because at night the sea turtles will see the sun, the lights from the hotel, and think it's the moon,
Gotcha.
the moon, and go
right.
that way.
All right.
And so they have to put your shades up, right? Or they'll come in your room and shut your shades. So now there's so many sea turtles that the fucking tiger sharks are coming back. That's why Cape Cod, the fucking seals.
Yeah, but the Cape
Great
Cod,
white,
the Cape Cod thing is the seals have
Great
all
white,
migrated.
right.
Yeah, that's the Great White.
because
I
they
remember.
stopped killing them.
Yeah, so I said to the guy when we went snorkeling. It was one of the things that we did. Somebody's
Yeah.
like, "Listen, you come to Hawaii. The three things you have to do. You have to go to Lanikai Beach, which we did. It's on the East Shore. You have to go to see Pearl Harbor,
Right.
which we did quickly. We didn't do the whole 6-hour thing, but we went there.
And get a Moco Loco.
And then you got to get no, I didn't get a Moco Loco, but I saw it. I saw it on a thing. I didn't. Why?
You didn't get a Moco Loco?
No, I didn't. No, why?
What is that?
It's 2 hamburgers on rice
It's like
with
a,
gravy
what do they call it? A plate?
and a fucking fried egg.
Yeah, side
That
plate.
sounds so
I've had
good.
it.
That's why Hawaiian people are big with flat backs.
Yo, did you go to that breakfast spot with the pancakes?
Oh yes, cinnamons. Cinnamons?
Nah, it's not it.
They
All right,
had-
anyways,
they had
what was the
they had-
third thing?
So the third thing was
Swim
they
with
said
turtles.
go and snorkel. So so I was like, all right. So we go to the concierge at the resort, and he was like, look, he goes, I'm gonna be honest with you. He goes that we hiked up this Manawa Falls to go to this big waterfall thing. He's like, you don't need to go on a tour. They're gonna charge you fucking $80 for the tour. Yeah. He goes, and they're just gonna go, yeah, this is that, and then you get to the top and it's done, and you spend a lot of money. He goes, you and your wife go do the adventure. So we did that, and we thanked him. And he goes, look, the snorkeling thing. He goes, you're gonna go to this famous bay. He goes, here's the thing. You think it's going to be this amazing thing where you put your fucking head down and you see all these tropical fish. He goes, there's going to be 150 people in a line. He goes, the only way you're going to see amazing shit is if you go far by yourself, which isn't dangerous, but you'll be away from everybody. He goes, I got the place. I got the company. They're going to take you out on a fucking boat. You're going to go out on this boat. You're going to go to the west side of the shore.
You know,
You
this
should
doesn't
do
sound
that.
like every fucking shark attack movie ever fucking made. Some fucking dumb Italian couple, good-looking fucking couple, 10-year, hey, oh boy, had some troubles 5 years in, 10 years they met, everything's great now, career's going, just got a promotion at the Boom. You know what? We're making more money now. Fuck it. Let's do the tour. Fuck the people. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of following the herd, honey. That's like Tony Robbins said. You gotta fucking anchor yourself and move forward by yourself. We're going. Where is it, pal?
No, you get.
Then half a torso shows up. Poor wife stuck on a rock in the middle of a fucking.
Now
harbor.
my wife's afraid, petrified of fish, and doesn't eat fish because when she just never eats fish. And when she was younger, she went snorkeling and a fish bit her because people that were snorkeling with her fed the fish and made them come in. I don't know, but she said she saw a barracuda.
Say parrot.
She said what?
Say parrot.
What?
Just in the story from now on, just say it's a parrotfish. Don't say I don't know. Just say it was a parrotfish.
Okay, it's a parrotfish bit her. She freaked the fuck out. She wanted to go. All right, yeah. I could say
so
anything.
easy.
Yeah.
See how easy he lies?
So.
Yeah, you're acting like it's hard for you to lie. Why would I do that? Why would I do that?
If I get branded a liar on this show,
Body, come on.
So
You're
listen.
not a liar.
So they pick us up, 7:00 pickup, right? They pick us up. We get a thing. They're taking us an hour to the west side of the. Have you been to Oahu?
Yes.
Okay. So they pick us up all the way over there.
Have
like
you asked me?
what? Yeah, I know. You got married. You got married in Maui.
Yeah,
I got it.
I've been to Oahu too.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, have you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We talked about.
So we
this.
go over. We're on a catamaran. We're on a catamaran.
Jesus.
Normally the catamaran holds, they say 88 people, only 30. So it was very private.
Yeah.
It was very private. Now the night before, and my older brother happened to be. My older brother was in Hawaii at the time, and we're like, hey, we did all these things alone. He's here. Should we snorkel with my brother? She goes, yeah, bring him. Bring your brother. So we're laughing the night before at my brother because the last time he went on a boat with his company, they went out on a 6-hour fucking adventure out there. He was puking for 5 hours, and all he wanted was it to be over.
Oh.
So I'm sitting there talking to my wife the night before, going, yeah, man, Christian, man, what if he's throwing up, this and that, right? So we get on this catamaran, private, only 30 of us, big, beautiful boat. Captain goes, all right, here's the deal. He gives us the whole spiel. Guys, boat's your boat, just no spray, sunscreen. It could, make people slip and fall. This is what you got to do. You also got 2 tickets. The 2 tickets you got, he's doing that whole 2 tickets you got are for free cocktails. But after that, you could come, purchase. We got everything. We appreciate tips. We're going to take you out. We're going to see the dolphins. Then we're going to go over to the snorkeling with the turtles, the whole fucking thing.
Sounds like a dick.
Get banged up before you go deep sea.
Oh wait. I got one for you. No, this happened. This happened. So he goes, we can make a cocktail, you could get a Mai Tai, but we got something called, because they wanted to get cute because it was a catamaran, because we got something called a catatonic. Now, we want to know what a catatonic is, but everybody loves it. Come on, it's
called
dark
alcohol
rum.
poisoning.
Yeah, it's dark rum, fucking pineapple juice, another rum, a tequila, this, nutmeg. So I'm just sitting there. It's fucking,
Back in the 60s, they called that how to finger fuck a girl on
Yeah.
the first date.
yeah. So I don't know. I don't want to drink. It's fucking 8:30, but I want to drink.
8:30 at night or morning?
No, morning. So my wife's like, I'll just get a Mai Tai. So my older brother, he says, what do you want, man? I'll go get it for you, because it was like empty. So like people were they were being over husband. Yeah, we'll go get it for you. No one's here. So my brother goes, I'll get that catatonic thing. He goes, they're really good. And he points, and I go, all right, I'll get a catatonic, right? So it comes back, right? And I start sipping it. It's fucking delicious, right? But it's filled with alcohol. So now I'm
What's
empty.
it taste like?
I'm empty. It tasted like pineapple juice and rum with just a fucking hint of tropical shit. It was good, right?
Yeah.
And
Like rum and pineapple aren't tropical.
yeah, but like the
And then a hint of like the flower. A hint of
they put a fucking
there was a lay on
He
it.
literally said the 2 most tropical things you could have in a drink. Dude, it's like papaya and palm leaves with a hint
Something
of an Hawaiian
tropical.
areola and then poi.
You're right. You got me. That's true.
Man, tropical shit.
So now I start halfway through. I start getting a little fucking, and we go over, and he's like, guys, look, the dolphins are over there, and we see what they're called, Hawaiian spinner dolphins.
Yeah.
And he goes, and they're all just going up and down. He goes, they're sleeping right now. I start learning shit. I was like, how the fuck could I, I can't. He's like, they're sleeping right now. I'm like, how the fuck they're not sleeping? I'm saying,
I love that when I'm a story, though, he talks to you or you. I'm learning shit.
no.
Spreads it out.
So they go, they're sleeping right now, and I'm confused because they're going like this, and then a baby like the size of a football, just jumped up and fucking. They go, oh, did you see the baby? And I wanted to be like, how do they sleep? How are they sleeping?
Maybe that one wasn't sleeping.
No, I was like, how are they sleeping? If they're swimming, they're not sleeping. And she goes, no. She goes, what they do is they're nocturnal. and they actually turn half of their brains off, and this is just their motion. The other half is on for defenses, but they're actually sleeping. They're sleeping.
It's the same as the catatonic. It's basically what you're going through right now.
Yeah. So
She's like this.
I'm fucking. So now I'm buzzing. Now I'm buzzing my nuts off.
Right.
Mind you, on the way in the van, I was drinking a coffee before we got on the boat, and I said to my wife, I go, my stomach is just not right. And she goes, why the fuck are you drinking caffeine before you go on this thing? And I'm like, I don't know. What the fuck was that?
Dante Nero.
You think it was the poke you had the night before?
So I had that shit
Gas
too.
station poke?
So
You had poke, not a fucking Moco Loco?
I had everything. I had all kinds of fishes out there. So anyway,
What's a poke? I don't
fish.
even know what that is.
So the guy goes, you want another one? You want another one? So I'm like, yeah, I'll get another one.
Nobody acknowledges it.
I'm trying to learn.
It's like chopped up fish in a bowl.
Tuna,
Oh.
and
Like,
onion, and
yeah.
some,
Oh, I'm
It's almost like a
sesame.
sushimi.
I'm learning
Yeah, bowl.
things.
It's almost like a sushimi bowl. So
I gave you the first poke, by the way.
you did.
There's a
Right
place
right
that
here
does
by the
Not that
fat
I-
black pussycat.
not-
It was great.
It's a
Not
real
that I
father
want-
figure. to
Oh,
you.
he's great.
Gotta get it.
So I'm on the second one, and they go, all right, guys, we're gonna go to the thing, and then they give the speech.
Yeah.
You can't, and which made me goes, you can't touch or go near the turtles. So don't be one of these people that sees a fucking. And I'm going like, how close are we gonna? And they're like, no. So now my stomach is starting to act up.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I've been on cruises, boats. I've never been sick. They tell you spray the fucking. You've been snorkeling before? You spray the
yes.
fucking mask and you dip it in the.
He didn't give a fuck. He didn't even care.
No.
You've been too late, bro. I'm
He
in the
said
middle
no. I
of
thought
this.
you said no.
He didn't say anything.
Oh, I
He
thought
was
he
in the
said
middle
no.
of it. Hey,
I thought
Virzi,
maybe I
started-
contribute. You
Virzi,
know what I mean?
He
Fuck
started
a
I'm
memory.
with-
Did he say no?
Virzi, listen.
Yeah.
He said L.A. no. It's
Oh,
more
okay.
of a. It's a. Well, it's like I have.
Oh, I
have
apologize, Jay. I thought
It's-
when
it's
you
a
kind of
longer
did
no.
this, I was like, oh, he didn't. So,
Yeah.
No,
okay.
that, you wanted a New York no, which is nah.
He was like,
Yeah,
well, now that you
never
mention
been.
it,
No,
That was in
guys,
LA,
I'm
no.
good.
You never have snorkeled.
They tried to get me to. I went once on it. I'm like, fuck this. This is a waste. I'd rather be up in the boat chilling.
Right,
That's
right.
in L.A. no.
Okay, so
It's
you
a
wanted
little-
to
it's
stay
a
in the
little-
boat drink, right? Which in hindsight.
I guess.
So I start feeling so they like you take the fucking mask, you dip it in, make sure it's up on the head to snorkel the whole thing. You put the vest on,
Yeah.
and I start to feel. I'm like whatever. Now my wife, who's afraid of fish, she's just in. She's loose. My wife was just so fucking adventurous and cool and relaxed, being away from her responsibility. So we put the fucking flippers on. She jumps in. They go sit down, put the flippers on, jump right in, kind of get quick. We want to get people in. So I just get in the water now. And the water was a little rough, like a light drizzle, and clouds went away. And I'm going, what the fuck, dude? Why is it moving? It's fucking moving, dude. I put my eyes.
The ocean? Are you
I
talking
put-
about the ocean? Why is the ocean moving?
No, but Bobby, it wasn't.
Why is this
I was in the Pacific all fucking week, and this was doing something. Like this was like
Really
it was
mo-
shifting hard. Like it was shifting.
It was shifting.
It was current, the current, right? So I put my.
Have you watched Finding Nemo?
No, listen to this. Listen
Remember
to
that?
this. No,
Okay.
listen to this
Yeah.
shit. So I never did this before. I never did it before. And everybody starts swimming out far, and I put my fucking face down, and I never seen. It was like being in a fucking fish. I mean, it was the most beautiful tropical fish right there. And then you see coral, and you see the bottom of the fucking ocean, and you just see fucking these amazing. And I could come up. But it was like, if you take a pair of strong eyeglasses, and you put it on, and then you take it off, it did something, and the way the fucking current was going, when I did it, I was just like, that's the most beautiful thing, but I don't feel like, so then all of a sudden I hear people through their fucking snorkels, look at the turtle. Yeah, I start hearing that shit. Look at the turtle. So I look down, and I see this fucking huge sea turtle, and I'm going, oh my God. And I just came up, and Stacy goes, stop coming up, because it was so magnified different. It was like going into a fucking clear fish tank.
Wait a
dude.
minute. So when you go underwater, and then when you came up, it was different.
No, but not what you're thinking different. Like not like going in a pool and seeing clear. It was like it was almost like a dizzy fucking I was discombobulated. It was like it was fucking weird. And I
Think it
remember
was the fucking Tuca Locos or
yes,
whatever
yeah.
you
Wait a minute.
So now
So
all that
you-
fucking syrupy, sugary, shitty drinks
Oh, no.
sitting here. So as the current moves me, and I was already queasy, I want to see these beautiful fish. I want to see these beautiful fish. I'm fighting this fucking sickness. I'm in fucking Hawaii. This shit was
Fighting this sickness.
It's like $500. This fucking. I'm trying to. I had a couple. And my wife goes, just look straight down. Like look straight down. So I look straight down. It helped me a little bit. I see these beautiful sea turtles, and now I start to panic. I had an anxiety attack.
In the
I
water.
had an anxiety attack. I'm looking at the most beautiful. I'm looking at Finding Nemo shit. I got bright yellow fish. There's one black fish with this bright yellow stripe. It's fucking
parrotfish.
beautiful. Beautiful fish.
Say parrotfish.
This fucking parrotfish is over there. All these beautiful fish. And I'm just going, what the fuck is wrong with you? So I go, look, Dick. I was literally talking to myself. I was starting to have an anxiety attack.
Oh, man.
And I'm going, listen, dude. You're in Hawaii. You're having a good. My wife, who's afraid, she go, look at this. She's having a great time. She's not panicking.
Where's your brother at this
She's
point?
my brother's just looking around. This is fucking
He's
great.
great.
You know,
Everyone's
everybody's
having a
great.
good time.
The guy who was running, the guy who like helped, and the guy Rodney, his name was. He's the one that got us the drinks. He was the one that showed us everything and said, "Don't go to the tours." He came up to me in the water and he just goes, "Hey, bro." He goes, "You all right?" And he knew. And then my wife says, "You all right?" So I was just like, what the fuck is going on? I think what it was I knew something was wrong, and the dizziness and everything was fucking with my stomach, and I couldn't fully enjoy. So I'm looking, and they were like, we're going to be in here for 45 minutes. I'm only 20 minutes in, and I want to go. So my wife goes, do you want to go back to the boat? I look at the boat. The boat's far. The boat's far. Yeah, the boat's far. Yeah, and I got fucking flippers on and shit. And I'm trying to figure out how to go fast. And I realize when you put your arms on your sides and you kick,
You're like a dolphin.
You go faster.
You
Yeah.
should have shut half your brain down.
Well, do they have any like?
But I'm proud
do they
of
have any,
myself.
like floaties or anything? What if you passed
You're
out?
in
Has it?
you're in the vest that you have.
Oh yeah.
The vest that you have has a little fucking
Do you have a floaty?
little.
Grown fucking man with flippers.
I'm picturing it like
got a
like
vest
you
that
just jumped.
floats.
I have
off
a
the
vest.
boat.
I have a vest that
You
has
wore
like
the
a
vest?
tube. Everybody had to.
Yeah.
But so you have to.
yeah.
So you have
It's a
to.
corporate thing.
You have to blow into the fucking tube, and it gives you a little air. And then these fucking people that are like pros, they let go of the air and they go all the way down, and they're trying to do shit. So I said, Paul, you're in Hawaii. You're fucking everything. Just you're
You
with your
talking
wife.
to yourself or the
Yeah,
guy?
No, I'm talking to myself now.
Oh, so you're back.
And I'm
to
going,
you, okay.
stop fucking. This is beautiful. Look at the fish and get back. But now it's far.
Yeah.
I swim back, and I'm just swimming back, and I'm just like, let's just get the fuck back. That was great. It's time to go back. My wife is like, let's go. So I get back to the thing, and the fucking woman, one of the other staff, is going, all right, I need you to step up on the 2 steps and take your flippers off before you come and hand them to me. I'm going to put them in the thing. So now dude, I swam with that shit. That fucking thing on the that one. Yeah, that fucking there. That shit, it was right there, and it was beautiful, right? So I give her the flippers.
Make it. Let me.
Yes.
See this thing.
Yeah. So I as I'm giving her the flippers, I'm going, dude, you're not right. Something's wrong. And she goes, that was all. You know, when they're like, really, she goes, that was awesome, right? And I was like, yeah. And I handed her the flippers, and I just looked at Stacy and I said, I'm gonna throw up. And she goes, what? And I never throw up. And I just fucking sprint downstairs. I close the bathroom door and I'm holding the wall. And I'm going, Paul, what the fuck? And I start sweating, and that fucking sugary shit. I just go, and I just start throwing up, right? And I'm like, all right, a little better. And next one, and the second one comes up, and a little coffee, and I'm like, oh, I'm starting to feel better. And I'm like, let me just wait. And I hold the
boy.
wall, and I think I'm better. And the boat just goes, and as soon as it did that, I just go, and I just fucking threw up. I threw up 3 times. I went up to the top. She was like, are you all right? Luckily, there were still people in the water, so it was just us. And I just had to sit there and stare. Everyone's a pro when you're sick on the ocean.
Yeah.
Everybody's a fucking stare at the shore. Don't look up. Look at one thing. And I'm fucking miserable, dude. Everybody knows everything.
Yeah.
And I
Dude,
was
you gotta suck on lemons.
Yeah.
We'll get him lemons.
Count to 19 backwards. By 16, you start feeling better. I felt like shit, and it took me until that night. We got back to our resort around a little before 2 in the afternoon. I just went to bed. I said, Stacey, I feel so bad. And she went shopping.
Yeah.
She went to the pool. I said, look, I'll be better. And by 6:30, I came to, and I was better. But so that was the only bad part about my Hawaii experience was
Right.
2 hours on the catamaran after we went snorkeling.
What'd you learn?
I learned that Hawaiian spinner fish are sleeping.
Parrotfish.
No, not that. I'm
What?
talking. Don't fuck. You alcoholic. Don't fucking drink at 8 in the morning on a boat.
What about the other people that did?
Yeah.
I think it was the shit that I drank. It was shitty liquor.
No.
It was that. You know what it is? Because all these tourists go on these to these tropical places, going, I'm gonna get pineapple and the syrupy shit, and all the fucking shitty liquor that they give you, and you think it's cool because we're drinking pineapple in Hawaii.
Terrible.
That was what. Yeah.
Garbage.
Yeah.
You don't drink. You don't drink on a boat.
No.
I mean, if people. I mean, I understand cruise ships. Those don't move. You on a fucking catamaran on one of those boats. You have a ginger ale.
Has anybody here ever been seasick?
I
Yeah,
got seasick.
every time I get on a boat.
Really?
Every single time.
Even
Got
like a
so
cruise.
quiet. Yeah.
Well, because you said something, we're listening. What do you want us to do?
That's all I wanted
Every
to say.
time you go on a
Every
boat, you
single
throw
time.
up.
Uh-huh.
I was going on a.
That's like the dream of this podcast, for somebody to say something and for people to ever listen. The first time it's ever happened on the show, and she goes, geez, everybody's so quiet.
I was expecting just commentary.
I was on a ferry from Rotan
A
and
what?
Honduras. Rotan,
A what?
a ferry.
Ferry.
What do you think? A ferry doesn't move?
I think a lot of ferries move
Yeah.
up and down, back and forth,
Let me
on
t-
top, bottom.
Am I not saying it right?
No, you're saying it right. Go ahead, say it.
So we take it over to the mainland to go whitewater rafting. We go whitewater rafting, but on the way back, it's like crazy choppy. So much so that they're passing out boff bags to everybody.
Yeah.
And they're showing a slasher film
Oh God.
on the thing. Kids are running around. It's cranked. Everyone's there are people heaving everywhere around me. My wife's asleep, and I'm just doing that like that. And I fought through it.
Yeah.
I was on my mom and stepdad took me and my sister.
Number 1 or 2.
The last one.
Okay.
We don't talk about number 2. He's like Voldemort. They go, we're gonna go whale watching because they live in Marblehead. So we're all right. We'll go. We go on this fucking whale watching boat. The sea. It's like in November. It's like the fucking seas. It's like the perfect storm shit. Right? You think George Clooney and Wahlberg are going to be at the fucking helm. Literally, the thing's going cresting on waves. We get out there, there's fucking no whales because it's so dangerous. There's no fucking whales. And
I can see Bobby looking.
where the fuck are you?
It's the fucking whales.
We're fucking outside, and the guy would go, okay, over to the right on port side. So everybody's like, what's port?
Yeah.
And then he'd have to go right or whatever. We'd all go over. Everybody's on that side. No, there's a whale like 107 football fields away. You see a splash. So the waves. He goes, we have to go back. It's too bad. We have to cut this trip. We're sorry, people. Everybody's fucking seasick on this boat. You look out the window. We're all just sitting, shivering. Everybody's puking. There's like families of 5. Little 2-year-olds with the mother going. I go outside. There's a woman's bathroom on the outside. I go in. I lock myself in the fucking bathroom. I'm so sick. I'm just puking. You just hear women going, hello? Hello? Little girls. I wouldn't let anybody in. I was like, fuck you. I'm puking my face off. The whole boat is throwing up. It was 40 people puking on this fucking boat. It was terrible. We pull back to the dock. It looks like a boat coming in from being in Nam on the river, a fucking Saigon River. So they come back. How's it? People are looking at us like, are you okay? People are just fucking, the blood's drained out of everybody's face. Little kids are crying. Smells like fucking pickles.
Pickles.
It was disgusting.
And no whales.
No whales.
Yeah.
Not one fucking whale did we see. A fucking whale.
One splash.
I go out on this other boat. They did a casino. Someone bought a Chinese cruise ship, old Chinese cruise ship. It was like, all right, it didn't have too much. It was a few decks, 12, whatever. It wasn't like a small little Chinese cruise ship, and it had like a basketball court on the top deck, like a little pool. It was a weird little
Where was
ship,
this?
right in New York, and all you have to do is go out 3 miles, and it's maritime law.
Yeah. They do this in Boston, too.
And it's what?
Maritime
It's
law.
like international waters. It's like you can.
Do whatever the fuck you want.
Everything's
Gamble.
legal?
Gambling's legal.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Murder?
No, that's not legal anywhere. I don't think. Is it?
I don't know.
Google
He
that.
said everything's legal.
Is murder legal anywhere?
No.
All right, yeah.
No.
Google it.
It might be.
On the moon, I'm sure you can get away with it.
I guarantee it's legal somewhere. Maybe on the moon. There's no
Oh,
law
wow.
on the
This
moon.
is the first.
Reality check. So is it international waters avoid punishment? Read some of that. So anyways, if you find it. So we're on this cruise ship. $100 you pay. You get a room for the night. You leave around 7 o'clock. Buffet. Every cruise ship, all that same shit. We go out 3 miles, but it's such an old cruise ship that it's so bad. I get seasick fucking 2 hours in. I'm at a blackjack table, hunched over. With all everybody turns into an expert. I got a bowl of lemons. I got fucking ginger ale. I got a fucking toothpicks. Someone told me to suck on toothpicks.
Who are you with?
Didn't have them. Nothing was
They didn't
open.
have the
Me and Matt
wristbands?
Frost. I'm fucking dead. I had to go back to the room. I'm puking.
It's better than talking to him for the ride.
Dude, come on, I love Frosty.
I'm just kidding.
Is it legal?
It's illegal. Basically, wherever the boat is registered to, that's where your crimes will be taken care of. So if it's illegal from wherever the boat is registered, that's where it's going to be. Whatever.
But
you
is
do.
murder legal anywhere?
So no. I mean,
is murder not in the water, but is murder legal anywhere in the world? Is it? Can you, yeah,
No,
find
the
it.
answer to that is
that,
no.
That's a no.
Well, you don't know
Yeah,
that.
we'll see.
Is murder legal? Forget about the international waters. Anywhere in the world. There you go. In the world.
That was
I
already-
guarantee it is. Where in the world is murder legal? I guarantee it's legal somewhere.
There's no
Yeah.
way.
I guarantee it is.
Why didn't we move there?
What are we gonna-
You know?
Okay.
Virzi's like, all right, listen, the reason I was late, it's legal in North Jersey.
North Jersey.
So no, unregulated killing of a person is not legal anywhere.
Not even like the jungles of Brazil where
The closest it's legal is a soldier fucking just saying they're occupying, like killing civilians.
isn't cannibalism legal in the jungles? In there cannibal?
Yeah, aren't there like
tribes?
No,
Yeah.
they're not.
Hey.
It's not legal for them to do that. It's not legal for them to do that. Just nobody's there to stop them. So
Okay.
Mm.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah.
Very informative. We're learning on the show. What's up? What are you on your phone for?
I
Do
have
you have to go?
No, I don't. I have a spot, and they were like, hey, where are you? You missed your spot.
Oh my
and
God!
I was like, I'm doing Bobby's podcast, and he said, all right, tell Fat Bobby to stop fucking up my lineup.
Who's that?
Patrick over at the stand.
Oh.
Oh, it's because it's coming from that fat mess. It doesn't hurt as much. I'm sorry, buddy. Well, you're here to
You
promote
kidding
something.
me? I looked at the clock. I'm like, holy shit. I feel like we've been here 15 minutes.
I know. This is a good
This
one.
is a lot of
This
fun.
is a hot one.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where, how long you in town for?
Leaving tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
When you're in town for what?
I came in to promote my special.
Where is it?
Nice.
It's at my website, jlarsoncomedy.com.
Now you shot it yourself.
I shot it myself. Yeah.
Now,
Look at that. Look how gorgeous
who-
that is.
Wow, look at that face.
Yeah.
yeah, you look great.
Thank you.
nice. Congrats,
yeah,
man.
thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Now you shot it yourself.
It's a
Now, who
great
did you
name.
shoot it with? Just what production company? Just
My production company. I put a whole crew together. We had 6 cameras, and we got the El Rey Theater, and we shot it there. And
how expensive was it? Expensive?
it was pricey, but it was worth it. I'm very proud of it, and I wanted to get it out. So
That's awesome, dude.
Nice.
Congrats.
Who's
man.
that guy on that?
you know what I mean.
That-
So yeah.
That's great, man. Now this is Virzi
That's
just
fucking
did the
great.
same
No, I know
thing.
you did. Congrats.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I saw that. That's
And I did
fantastic.
it. I did it a couple of years ago too with Jim Zerbico and Apostle.
Yeah, I love those guys.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, isn't it amazing that you don't need? You used to need HBO or Comedy Central
Yeah.
or
just
Showtime,
something.
somebody to say, "Yeah, we'll shoot it with you."
Yeah.
And now you don't need that. You just need.
I took podcast money. Well, I took our podcast money. I'm like, you know what? I got to invest in myself. You can't ask anyone
That's
else
right.
to invest in you if you can't invest in yourself.
100%.
And I went out there, and I'll tell you this: I closed that special in a 10-minute story about my dad dying, who was estranged from me, and I went home and went to his house and went through all his shit. It's dark, but it's funny and dark, sad, funny.
They would never let you do it.
They would never let you do something like that. And I'm like, you know what? The climate
Yeah.
of what America is right now, we
Yeah.
need stuff like that. And I really wanted to get it out, so I'm super proud of it. And I
Yeah.
was like able to do it exactly the way it's called Me Being Me, and it's exactly like what I would want to talk about. And a lot of it is, talking about when my mom hit me as a kid and making light of it and how I discipline my kids and putting booze on their gums and shit.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Captain
put booze?
Morgan.
You did?
Captain Morgan when she was teething, you know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, she threw up everywhere.
Well, you know what? You know why she threw up? It's fucking alcohol.
Because she can't hold her booze is why she threw up. But I just like a bunch of stuff that's like the truths about like things that people don't normally talk about or like won't let you talk about. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? And then how often people come up to me and they're like, "Dude, I'm so glad you said that. I did the same exact thing." Blah blah blah. Blah. Whatever.
Well, no,
So-
it's true that you. There's only been a couple guys in through the years that would, I guess go against that. Stanhope was one of them. Like, fuck it, I'll just go do my own
Yeah, for sure.
somewhere in
He
like,
was
Now it's like
in fucking Prague. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He
Wherever
stopped
did.
doing clubs. He was the first guy to say, "No, I don't need to do clubs."
Louis
I have
stopped
a
doing them
following."
too. Louis was
Yeah.
like, I'm not doing. I won't do these clubs anymore. I'll just do the other clubs.
Louis fucked me on this special. To be
Why?
honest with you, bless you.
Really?
Because Louis was the first one to do his own thing and charge $5, So then you got a guy like me
Yeah.
who doesn't have the money to do this, and people are like, how much are you gonna charge? I'm like, I don't know. I'm thinking 10. They're like, 10. Jesus. Louis
little
charged 5.
pricey.
So I charged 6.
Yeah, it
6
is. I
months.
had to charge 5 too on my
Yeah,
website when we were selling it because he did really set the precedent.
He set the
But
bar, man.
fuck that ginger.
You know what I mean?
What the fuck are you doing?
First of all, I'm joking. I'm joking.
All right, relax. Can't fucking.
Jesus, you know who that is, dude?
What am I
Yeah, what the fuck?
Two guys in white coats are gonna come and just drag you out of here.
Virzi coming in hot.
I'll tell you another thing. Fuck Richard Pryor. Fuck them all.
Well, no. I'm,
Well,
you know.
it looks amazing.
Thanks, man.
And I saw Virzi's. I mean, here's the thing: people used to shoot specials on their own, and it would be garbage.
Yeah.
You'd see it, you'd be like, oh, you fine. And the people that did it were usually people who shouldn't have a special.
Yeah.
There is that element of this fucking that I was talking. I don't know who I was talking with about that. Technology is so advanced right now that every comic has their own CD.
Yeah.
Where I do miss a little of that, where you had to earn a record deal, where your comedy had to be up to par
On a label.
on par with
Yeah.
to be on a label.
Yeah.
Which kind of now every dickhead and his fucking sister has an hour special.
You shouldn't do an album. You shouldn't do an hour or an album. I think if you're doing comedy for under 10 years, honestly,
I don't
just
think you should do a fucking hour unless you're headlining.
yeah.
Yeah, well, of course.
You should be a fucking.
But
a
now
headliner.
everybody is doing what Bird did two of his on his own. Ari Shaffir just did his.
Yeah.
It makes more sense. I mean, you have to be ready, but it makes more sense.
People are getting people to pay for them. Their fans to pay for it up front with like GoFundMe's and shit.
Well, no, and also comedians are doing it. Like, Kevin Hart's like, these three guys,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. Burr, said to me, let's do it. And so when you got people like that doing it, and it's smart, dude. You're your boss, dude.
I said to myself, I'll do it.
That's
know
all.
what I mean?
And
You're your boss, and you do your own You said what you wanted to say on there.
Yeah, of
so nobody's gonna
course.
fucking
And
censor.
you know what else I did? I this is my third album, so I've done 2 albums before this.
yeah.
I went back to that record label that I did the first 2 albums with, and I'm buying them back.
That's smart.
I'm buying them both back.
That's
Wow,
great.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it
great.
expensive?
Well, we haven't got the number yet, but they totally agreed. They're like, "Hey, man, we don't want any. We want you to be happy." And I was like, "Yeah, I just want to own my own stuff, man. I kind of want my own thing. That's mine. It's my life." And they were like, "We totally get it." I said, like a regular business, 2 to 3 times its value, whatever you're making on it. Come up with that number, and then I'll backstock and I'll buy it all. Just tell me what the number is, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, I wish I mean, my just the tip is with Comedy Central.
That'd be a tough one to buy back. They ain't gonna give that up.
No.
No.
Yeah.
I doubt it. I mean, Comedy Central's comedy. It's Viacom. It's a corporation.
Yeah. I actually, I liked when I did that one. They
I'm
treated me
sure,
like that.
dude. I'm sure
I
they
kind of
did.
fucked them on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got this guy. I was like, I want to film. I want to film a documentary about a documentary of making a DVD, a CD. I wanted to make a DVD of the making of a CD,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, "What?" I was like, "I want to make a DVD of the making of a CD." They goes, "That doesn't make any sense," and I was like, "Trust me." And I got this guy to do it, and we shot this whole thing, and I interviewed Colin, and it was the whole making of my CD, but it was a DVD about making a CD. They're like, but you're going to shoot the special, the CD. No, that's just going to be audio. Even Colin was like, this is the dumbest idea I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And that was kind of it. But the guy who filmed it, this piece of shit, the guy who filmed it, overcharged me. I literally bought him a whole new editing suite. And he charged Comedy Central like $10,000.
Damn.
And he was like, he had all the footage, and they couldn't not buy. They spent all this money on this fuck, and he's like, yeah, it's gonna cost another. And they were like, fuck it, all right. And they were like, dude,
That's
we
crazy.
just dropped 10 grand on this, and it wasn't even that good. It was all right. This guy sucked. His editing sucked. I had to wind up giving the whole project to Jack Vaughn, who was the head of Comedy Central Record. His girlfriend at the time, who was an editor, she saved the project.
It's the most important thing, and I just went through a lot, and we finally have it done. We finally have it colored. It just got done last week. It actually got done when I was in Hawaii, but
What?
I had issues.
Wait, when did you go to Hawaii?
And I had issues last week. I had issues.
I wasn't even done
and
with
I
my
was
story
like,
yet,
what the,
though.
oh.
You back on yours? What the fuck?
What? I just said
I
I
was
was
wrapping
agreeing
up my fucking whole
I was
ending.
agreeing with you when
Dude,
you said they could
you
change
took
the whole
editing.
project.
You took editing and swung it into your story.
Okay, I thought you were done.
I thought you were doing an editing riff, and you were just back on yours.
No, I was editing your story.
That's a good one. That's taking a hit. See, my friend smashed me, and I went, that was a good one. I didn't say that's not true. I didn't say, well, that was mean. I just said, fuck it, and I enjoyed it too. Understand? Mike, get off your phone.
I've been not drinking.
I'm
this
kidding.
if
I'm
you
kidding.
wanted it.
No,
Mike, you
please.
can do whatever you want, Mike. Go ahead. So what you had problems with your
with the editor. So everything was,
really?
Oh my god, dude, it was a problem because everybody, they sent me the version that we wanted, and I'm like, and all of a sudden it was just, I'm in New York, they're in LA. That was a problem.
Yeah.
And I'm going, this needs to. So I'm talking with my manager, I'm talking to my agent. I'm going, yeah, that part can't be there. I don't want that part there.
Yeah.
And they would fucking like kind of change. And I'm like, and they were great, but I was just like, guys, do I have to go there? So then it got to the point where, like, Paul, fucking fly out there, sit down with them, do a one and done. And I was going to Hawaii. So I'm like, I can't fucking go out there for one day, come back. So we were just like, we're just gonna be on the phone with them, and I just had to and I had to be
Skype it.
a little stern and shit, and said, guys, this, and then all of a sudden things started to improve.
Yeah.
And then I watched it, but I had 8 versions. You had 8 versions of the fucking thing, and then you're like, and in my contract was that I have final say.
Yeah.
And that was a double-edged sword. It was great because I have final say of my content, but also
Who's your contract with?
What's that?
Who's your contract with?
All Things Comedy is a production company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they negotiated it with with me that I would have final say.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, no, this and that.
Yeah.
So, but
The next guy they do a special with isn't going to have that. They're like,
Yeah.
don't give him final say.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's so much that goes into, like, my editor I've worked with. I did like a series of shorts for Fox with him. Then I did these like diner shorts with Madrigal and Rory with him.
Yeah.
A bunch of stuff. Do you remember I met you one time at an audition, and I had this short that I wrote for you and me and another comedian.
Yeah, I said I'd do it.
Yeah, you did. And I
you-
just, at that time, I didn't have it.
Yeah.
We didn't have it going on. But
Yeah, Perry, you have enough money to shoot a special now. Let's get this going.
yeah,
I need some fucking work.
You know what I mean? Hey,
Right.
I'll send you the script.
Let's
dude.
do it.
But that's killer, man. That you got all that because you want to have control because it's
Yeah,
your
you gotta
product,
do that,
it's your
dude.
voice, it's your life.
You can't feel guilty for that. They
Fuck no, they know the deal.
They know the
and
fucking deal.
they were great with it. It just get annoying when it keeps coming back, and then it keeps coming back, and then finally, and I'm fucking snorkeling and shit. I'm getting emails, so I just said, let my manager let them deal with it, and finally it came back.
That
so.
reminds me, like, because when I go to deepdiscount.com, it's let me tell you something. This November 1st, entire site is on sale. That's crazy. Have you been to Deep Discount?
No.
One of my favorite sponsors. Deepdiscount.com. The whole entire site is on sale. All right. I actually scroll down a little bit. Where's the movies? Go to the movies. Scroll down. Where is it? No.
New release.
Where is it? No, go to the movie. Yeah, movies and TV. That's what I want you to click on, buddy. This Deep Discount, a loyal sponsor to my show. I love these guys. They've been with me for a long time. Loyal sponsor, but I also use them a lot. Yeah, go to new releases, please. They got it's unbelievable. The website is loaded with CDs, vinyl, DVDs, Blu-rays, video games, and more. The savings are ridiculous. And right now, the savings are even more ridiculous. During their site-wide sale, tens of thousands of items are on sale at even lower prices than regular. See for yourself. Go to deepdiscount.com or just click on their link on my homepage. They got a logo right at riotcast.com/Robert Kelly. Get a jump on your holiday shoppings now for the kids. Spongehead Bob, superhero movies, and loads of chick flicks too. Can we say that? Broad flicks, chick flicks. Pretty soon it's going to be lovely women movies. For the ladies in your life right now. Of course, be good to yourself. Grab a few of your favorites. You can go there, Virzi. Go to Deep Discount. What's your favorite movie, Virzi? Right now, off this right here, you know what I would pick? I'd pick the Spider-Man one.
Yeah.
Scroll up. Scroll up. No, I'm gonna scroll down. Right there. What's that? No, scroll down. What are all these fucking movies? See, this is why I like this site. See these movies up here? 976 Evil. I saw that. I used to love that movie back in the day. I'll never see that movie again. That very rarely will be on TV.
Unless you go to deepdiscount.com.
See that, young
Yes.
buck? These guys know how to brand. They know how to do it. I got these two old guys just staring up like fucking
I'm
guys.
looking at Baby
got a
Driver. I would have
funeral.
done Baby Driver, bro.
I want to see that movie.
I do too.
Yeah.
I definitely would love to see that movie.
What do you mean old? I'm in my 30s.
You're in your 30s, but you're looking up like you guys are at an old folks' home. What's on television?
I don't know
tonight?
because I don't know a lot of those
Well,
movies.
speak.
I don't
Talk
know
to me.
popcorn. I don't fucking know.
Popcorn. Where's popcorn?
This is what happens when your parents aren't your best
Where's-
friends.
Where's popcorn?
Popcorn. The last movie on the right.
Oh yeah, see, I don't know what that movie is either.
Yeah.
But Dracula, Bram Stoker, that's a great fucking movie.
Was that good?
It was a great movie. You never saw it?
No.
Dude, go to deepdiscount.com.
I will.
All right, they got a bunch of stuff for you. All right, they got thrillers. You find what you want at deepdiscount.com. All right, now check this out. You'll find new movie releases too. Out this week, The Dark Tower. That's Stephen King's book originally. It was funny because everybody thought the lead was going to be a white guy. They gave it to a black guy, Idris Elba, who's one of my favorite actors. And he really kicked ass right there. The Dark Tower is out this week, starring Matthew McConaughey. Get your copy for a great price, DVD and Blu-ray. There's even a limited edition LP available. Just click the Deep Discount logo found on my homepage, riotcast.com/Robert Kelly. Support my sponsors. Be good to yourself. Buy your favorites. Watch them when you want. And check it out now. Thank you, Deep Discount. All right, so there we go for that. Verse.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What a show.
It's funny.
Great show. We're not wrapping up, by the way, so before you click off, you got your special right now. Can we just go to his website, jlarson.com, get his special. It's available now. Jay, we did a show last year together at the
Garden.
At the Garden, which I'm doing again this year.
Yeah.
Last year I had to close it, which was a fucking woof.
That was a train wreck.
Why was that woof?
Woof. Well, that was last year when Wanda went
I
up.
heard you fucking crushed it.
Well,
He did.
I heard
He
you
100%
fucking
did.
crushed. Oh, that was when Wanda. That was like right after
yeah,
Trump
bring
got
it.
elected.
Wanda.
I heard about that.
And then DePaulo went after.
Wanda Sykes went up on Comics Come Home last year, and she went up. She had a Trump joke. It was, if you listen to the fucking joke, it was a joke. She wasn't going up, fuck Trump, fuck that, fuck who people vote. She had a joke about, but it's Boston. It's a blue collar town. Yeah, this year it's crazy. Lenny Clark, of course. Stop right there. Jimmy Fallon's on it. Jared Freed, the J Train. Laurel Howerly. I don't know him, but I heard good things. Laurel, is that his name?
Dude,
He's
yeah.
funny.
I heard he's funny. And Jeff Ross, myself, and Craig Ferguson.
And Gaffigan.
Gaffigan, I think.
That's a fucking
I think
monster
Gaffigan is out.
Oh, okay.
I think he bailed
Still a
out.
monster show.
It's a monster show. But last year we did it. It was it's always it's
Crazy.
fucking always a monster show. It's never not been a fucking ridiculous lineup. But now they do it in front of 17,000 people at the Boston Garden.
Yeah.
Last year, Wanda Syke, type in Wanda Syke, Comics Come Home on YouTube. It was crazy. She went up, did a joke. The fucking crowd turned on her because it was just after he won.
Yeah.
People still like, what the fuck? Yeah. People who voted for him were getting pissed that they were getting shit on because they voted. It was a crazy
look
night.
At the first thing says unfunny comedian.
Well, you know what? I will say, because I think there's two different angles to it.
Yeah.
It wasn't developed material for her. She was still like working it out. It just happened. So it wasn't like this.
Yeah.
One, two, she's a black female lesbian. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing that fits what she is coming from this new president. So she was like torn and trying to figure it out. That being said,
hang on one second,
it
Michael.
wasn't developed.
Bring up the top video, pull it up, make it big, and get it ready to go. Thanks.
I was trying to find one
Like
plus.
that really shows.
No,
like
just make it big. Yeah, just 2 seconds of it. I don't want to play the whole thing, buddy. Just make it big and bring it back. And volume up first.
Who the fuck was backstage that leaked that?
Volume up first, please.
you just hear,
Thanks.
dude.
I don't know.
You know what black people were doing back in the roaring 20s? Roaring. Shit like that. Angry, mad, fucking carrying somebody around. Fucking actually roaring. I'm fucking going back to that shit.
Stop. Yeah, that she
I
was working
standing
some
right
shit.
there.
Yeah, that's you taking the video. This is your phone. Yeah, that she was working some shit out.
Yeah, she was.
Because it just happened. she was just working, and that's not the crowd. You don't work shit out in front of 17,000 people who came for a charity event.
For a charity
because you're not. That's not your crowd. That's there's all these people are coming for different people.
It's also like
keep it up. I don't.
Let's just say 20% of Boston voted for Trump, right?
Yeah.
Let's say it's 20.
Yeah.
If you did a room at like the Improv and it's 400 people, that would have been 80 people, right?
Yeah.
Here it's 16,000, so 20% is 3,200 people. That's a loud voice of people because they were vocal. That night,
she went
remember?
up. Yeah, they were real vocal. They started screaming. So then I'm like, shit. And I didn't know what was happening except my kid was leaving. Right at that point, I was getting Max. He was too tired. Getting Max and Dawn in the car to get him the fuck home, back to the hotel. And I'm like, shit, what's going on? I come back and that happens. DePaulo goes out right after her. Nick DePaulo at Comics Come Home.
Can I tell you one of the funniest things that
Hang
happened?
on one second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, my God.
I was standing right because I went first. I went first, so I had like
Nick DePaulo. D.I. No, I'm kidding. This is Dick at Comics Come Home. I mean, look, top what I think it is. Right? Comics Come Home.
No.
Anyways, he comes out. He's like,
he came out hot,
dude. He came out hot,
way hot.
But
he made a gorilla joke.
He did. No, he did.
Yes, he did.
What's
too.
a gorilla joke?
A gorilla joke?
No, but what was the gorilla joke?
It was along the lines of, I don't want to, I
don't want to say it. It's that bad.
That's just not something I would say, and I don't want to put something out there. If it's out online and people see it, it's out there. But that I remember because I was right there, and I was standing next to Burr, and Burr just looks at me and goes, I gotta tell you, fucking Larson, kind of envious of where you went up tonight. Tell you that right now.
Here's the thing.
Went after
Burr has to go up after Nick.
Apollo, yeah.
So he's got to go after that bullshit.
But I gotta go up after fucking Burr.
Yeah.
So not only now, here's the hell gig for me. Ready? That happens with Wanda. Nick goes up. That happens to Nick. Half the crowd turns on her. Half the crowd turns on him. Now I got the #1 comic in the fucking world.
Yep.
Goes up and handles the whole situation within fucking 2 seconds. Boom. Now I got to go up after Burr. So, hey, the #1, here's one of the fucking funniest guys walking the earth right now. And then they bring me up. I think he said I was a good actor.
You crushed.
No, I heard you
I had
crushed.
no fucking choice.
Yeah, well,
I heard you crushed.
I would have fucking literally solved all. No one would have talked about the Wanda or Nick. It would have been me. The last guy actually put all the fire out with his jokes.
And they booed the hell out of Dennis when he went up after Wanda because he went up and goes, "Hey guys, take it easy. It's a charity event. She flew out here all the way, and they're booing him." He goes, "You know what? Fuck you guys." The host.
Really?
I mean, it was a
That's not gonna happen this year.
No, I can't see that.
Not gonna happen this year, but yeah, pretty crazy. So this year, I'm excited about the lineup. It's gonna be great.
Amazing
I'm
show,
nervous
great
though because
event.
I don't want to fucking. They always have, dude. I'm in that spot as a comic. Have Kelly close because I can do it.
Yeah.
Hey, how about the guy who's a millionaire? Let them fucking close.
How about the guy that has 10 million views every night on TV?
Jesus Christ. Well, he goes up in the middle. They always do a song. I get that. But look, I mean, let fucking Jared close it. He's a hammer.
Lineup.
Yeah, it's sick.
Right? Rich Voss is famous.
Jeff Ross too, man. Jeff Ross is great
Whatever.
too, man. He's great as well.
I said Rich Voss. Everybody went, no, he's not.
I thought you just saw the hat.
Yeah, Jeff Ross could close it. Craig Ferguson should close that show. I should go up after Jeff Ross. That's where I should go. Jared should go up first. Lenny Clark. Then Laurel. Then Jimmy.
Sorry, dude.
Then Jeff. Then me. Then Craig. That's the list.
That's a nice lineup.
That's a
man.
lineup.
Yeah, it's a good lineup.
But Bobby, you go up. Boy. Because no one wants to go up last. Once people get famous, they get scared.
Yeah.
Once they get famous, they don't want to fucking ever be in a situation of fear and they can just say, "I'm not. I'll go."
How long is everybody set?
Fucking 10 minutes, I guess.
At 10 or 12.
But here's the problem. Last year, I was working on new stuff, and I wanted because I panicked, so I did a bunch of new shit that wasn't panned out. So all that stuff is panned out this year, which I could roll in and do all this stuff, but I can't because I did it last year.
Right.
So I'm gonna have to figure out a whole fucking new set, motherfucker. But if they don't put me, well, maybe I should just bomb and
Dude,
I'll never be asked again.
I've been eating my dick lately ever since the special, and then I did the fucking the Kevin Hart's company owns your shit for 2 years at JFL.
Yeah.
So I did the hour and then I did his fucking thing, and I'm just fucking going out there like this might go bad every night, every fucking night. It's kind of fun to be in that uncharted. You know,
it
you're
sounds super fun.
You're just like.
But once that hour comes out, then you start doing it again because they're gonna want to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and somebody goes, "Why don't you start doing it now, still, because the hour's not out yet?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but I kind of don't want to be there because I don't want." I mean, so what do you do? So here's a question. Here's a comedy question. Because I remember when Dave Attell did his HBO special.
I feel so bad. We haven't even talked to him.
No, I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun.
No, you're one of my favorite new guys.
Oh, one of the favorite things when I met him. The first thing that happened when I met him, I was going into New York, just popping into New York, and I always saw him there. Right, and
It's
it was
my home club, man.
I would just pop it because I didn't meet like Emilio, and I didn't know, and Giannis and Pete Davis. They were like, "Oh, you should meet this guy." This is a while ago, and every time I would just even be around there to meet them, I would see him.
Yeah.
And one time I just go, "Dude, you are always here," and he just like nervously goes,
crumbled.
"Yeah, I know, I'm leaving." And I was like, "What the fuck?"
I got really embarrassed and I crumbled. I was like,
I know, I'm leaving
I got really
now.
intimidated.
I'm
I'm
like,
like,
"No, dude,
yeah,
it's
I'm
this is your home. Fuck, you don't have to fucking leave."
Yeah,
I'm
Paul
just saying
almost
you're
made
all-
me leave.
But
Hey, real quick. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, so I didn't. So I remember when
Bring up my website.
when David Tell did his HBO special, and then I worked with him out in Raleigh. Right, this is whatever 7, 8 years ago, and then he did a. So what do you do when you do a special? Right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna do if they just saw it?
Yeah.
Do they want to come out and see that shit,
Well,
or do they?
there's two-
Because I would imagine you would do as least amount of that as possible.
I'd go Colin Quinn's route. Now you got Louis or Billy who say, "I dump it all and I start fresh," right? But I don't think when you're at a point where you're still not selling out the fucking venue, like you know what I mean. When you're selling out a club or a theater,
It's different.
Yeah.
you can go up and talk about your fucking the
Yeah.
bottom of
They
your
don't
flip
care.
flop for 10, 20 minutes, and like, well, he's genius.
Yeah.
He's fucking. Did you hear the flip flop joke?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They
You're
give
still
you that.
trying to get
They
fans.
give you
Yeah.
that 20 minutes of fucking hay. But I think that if I think you should go to the you can open up with what you got to open up with and close with what you got to close with. But in the middle, you should be fucking around with new stuff. And if you lose them because it's a new joke, you can always go back to another joke that works. Get them back because you have a job to do. You can't just go bomb at fucking clubs that are paying you money to come in because they're gonna be like, last time he was here, he fucking bombed.
Yeah, they won't have you
They
back.
don't give a fuck about your new hour. They care about them seeing you, going, that guy's funny, bring him here, pay him this, bring the crowd in. You got to see this guy. That's what the club is doing. So I think that Colin has the right thing where you have some older stuff, from the last album that you might open up with a new joke and then go to some older stuff. You fill in the gaps, right?
Right.
But that's what I'm doing. I'm filling the gap. But I also do like the Pussycat now gives away hours. I've been going up there once or twice a week, having the hour, bringing in a couple people. I'm gonna have you come in and do a spot.
That'd be
too.
great, dude.
Yeah, I'll let two people do 10 minutes, and then I do an hour, and they know that I'm fucking working.
Working out,
When
yeah.
they know you're working and they didn't pay that much, they don't give a fuck. I did a whole new 35 minutes last week.
That was
that
great, dude.
wasn't in my new hour. Like I have a new hour. So this is a whole new like 35 minutes that I worked in last week.
I feel like though it's out of your heart when you really, after I did it that night, you saw me do it. A lot of it was out of my heart.
Yeah.
Like I was my agent had me doing it so many times to the point where I'm like, I can't wait for this to fucking be done. And when you go in there, they sense it. Crowd senses it when you don't fucking like certain jokes I love because I added to it. But when you're fucking done with a bit, you're done with a bit, man. Yeah.
I got to say something real quick. This week, Saratoga got switched out on the 27th. My date's October 27th. I'm at the Comedy Works Saratoga. I was supposed to be in Vermont. Not happening. Canceled. I don't know what happened. So I'm in Saratoga at the Comedy Works, which I love that club. Have you worked that club?
Yeah.
Big Tommy?
I just talked to him tonight.
Love
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Great guy. And I'm also at the Coho's Music Hall in Coho's, New York. What are you laughing at?
Just you struggling to say co-hose is hilarious.
All right. I mean, well, I'm not going to fucking judge you.
Morty's.
Yeah, Morty's. I never played that. Is it good?
But I got a,
don't know.
my experience with Morty's.
I do.
I got a fucking bottle thrown at my head in the front row.
What?
You remember?
What?
Not at the new location.
What are you talking about?
I'll tell the story. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't care either. Fucking I give a fuck.
They haven't booked me nothing really bad to say because I like the owners. I just thought I'd be back. What happened was one night it was when I was working my album.
Yeah.
In 15, I was working my album and there was a snowstorm and I didn't know if people were gonna come and sure enough there was. It was a blizzard. Yeah. And I'm going, is this over? Like, no, we never cancel. I'm like, it's a fucking blizzard out here. Never cancel. So there was a guest spot. There was somebody that asked if they could do. You remember Miss Pat? You know Miss Pat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Miss Pat was like, they're letting me do my 3 minutes for Last Comic Standing. I said, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Then a guest spot. Then somebody who was a sponsor of my podcast came out, and he's a comic. So I said, you want to do 5 minutes? And then a fucking, and hosting and thing. So there's about 6 comics going up. They're going quick. And from fucking minute 1, there's a big dude sitting there. And he's going, yeah, motherfucker, just doing this. And I'm looking over, and I'm like, this is early. This is going to be a problem for me, and I'm watching, and he's drinking, and they see that he's drinking, and one of the owners was there, one wasn't. So fast forward, I'm on stage. I'm 4 or 5 minutes in, and I was talking about the weather, just getting my thing, getting laughs. It was going good. And he said something. We start going back and forth, and I go, why did you guys bring him? And it got bad. And I go, you know what? And maybe twice I'm like, I go, fuck him. I go, he's a cancer, and he needs to be cut out early. And I go, get him the fuck out. Get him out. And I told him, I said to the owner, I said, look, this guy's going to go. And he was fine. And he just started, yeah, well, this and that. And I go, get him the fuck out. He just starts getting up. He's in the front row. He's 10 yards from me, not even. And he's just getting up. And I see him getting up. And all of a sudden, I see him grab this Miller Lite bottle. And I'm like, is this motherfucker doing what I kind of saw his silhouette? And he's like, yeah, I'm a fucking cancer. And I fucking heard him with what I said. And and he fucking just winds up in Randy Johnson's a Miller Lite bottle by my fucking, and I felt the wind and I just went like that. And the heel of it stuck. The heel of it went into the wall a little bit and knocked part of the sign down, and it came down. And I remember doing over an hour after that, and he got out. They actually was assault, so they tried to keep him. And Morty's was obviously on my side and all that shit, but, whatever, I'm not going to badmouth him. Shit happened, and and then I've never been back. And then they had a new.
That was Oldham. That was the Oldham. Yeah. They
left. That was
I
Oldham
mean,
room, so.
Well,
and comedians were like coming. Some comedians, I'm not going to mention names, were like, fuck that place. They should have protected. And I even called them off. I was like, no, man, whatever. This shit happens, and I wanted to go back, but after that incident, I never. Then they had a new room, and I was told I'd be back, and I was never back. So.
Well, I gotta say, man. November 2nd through the 4th, I will be at Morty's Comedy Joint in Indianapolis. And hopefully I don't have these problems. And then I'm at the Comedy Connection, Rhode Island. I'm all over the fucking place. San Diego, I'm coming everywhere. Comics Come Home, of course, on the, I don't know what I am.
Governors
scrolling
is the
too
shit.
fast. Comedy Connect, come on, go back up. Go back. Please, Michael, please, I love you. Please, I really like you.
That's great. Great clubs.
Comics Come Home. There we go. Yeah, 19th, the 18th. I love that I'm at the Comedy Connection. Such a great room.
Comedy Connection is great room. Great dudes.
But they got me. Didn't they get me for that fucking other shit room on Sunday? They got me at that fucking in Western Mass.
I heard that's new, right?
Yeah.
I've saw a lot of good names going through there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe it's good. Anyways, go to my website for all my dates. Thank you for all the fans that came out. So many fans. I just did the show this weekend and last weekend. Before that, I was at Tacoma. Great club.
Yeah.
Tacoma, Washington. Tacoma Comedy Club. Had a greatest green room I've ever been in. Greatest hotel. Cool little town.
Really?
Great.
Yeah, great club. Adam's a great guy. I kind of had some fucking lady in the front row. The last great shows. Every show. Fucking last show, Saturday night, front
Fat
row.
cunt.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Kind of milfy broad. Milfy lady with her fucking milfy daughter. Definitely alcoholics. Smoke cigarettes the whole lot. Bobby, yeah.
Milfy daughter.
Milfy daughter. They were all, they were kind of mid-century. You know what I mean?
They were kind of
contemporary. But yeah, fucking wouldn't shut the fuck up. Sucked. Put me on tilt. Because I didn't go, you know what? Fuck you. Shut the fuck up. Get him out. I didn't do what you did.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you know what? Hey, you know what? I did what, maybe you would do, or maybe you would do. I just like, hey, you want him out, you can deal with it. I'm not going to deal with it because I'm trying not to flip out anymore. I'm trying to be nice to people, and I'm like, you know what? You deal with it. But it was in my head the whole time. You can just hear it talking.
That's the worst.
And now inside, I'm like, don't. You let them deal with it. Let them deal with it. And I'm, do you fucking say something, you cocksucker? Fuck, I'm having a fucking war in my head.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Put me on tilt. I wound up doing a joke for my first album. I didn't know where I was. I was like, you guys ever finger fuck a girl? And yeah, I was banging this chick. Well, I didn't bang anybody. I'm married. It was awful. I felt so mad. But Adam took care of it. Anyways, bring up this little young man's website. I feel bad we didn't talk to you the whole show.
No, it's okay. I like being kind of the like just trying to get shit in.
I did give you the
I have
headphones that
nothing
match
going
your
on.
hair.
Yeah, the red.
It looks like you have sideburns.
I don't know if I'm
looks
blonde or
good.
if I'm a ginger.
You're in between.
Okay. Look at that. That was 40 pounds ago.
What's up?
You stick up for people. You love the.
Just
You don't like
just
people
trying to
getting picked
play.
on, do you?
I like
I'm
that.
just trying to make a safe environment, you know?
You are. I think that's going to be a good thing here.
Sure.
I think so, right?
Yeah,
I
you
think
need that
that's
balance.
we need a safe environment. But you're not going to like try to fucking sue me, right? Like,
Maybe.
yeah. She's got to go, Paul. Paul.
No.
Paul, she's got to go. Did you hear the most confident
Maybe.
shit she said the whole show? Maybe.
I'm not going to sue you.
I gotta get it. You gotta get a guy. It's gotta be Mushy Mike. It's gotta be Mushy Mike or a guy with a mohawk. It can't be some fucking hippie broad. She
mohawk
called
would
me
be cool.
broad. What?
What?
Oh boy. Where you prefer? I love New York Comedy Club, by the way.
Yeah, it's
Emilio's
great, man.
Great. He's got a new room. He's opening up other rooms all over the place. Have you played New York?
Not for ages, man.
Dude, it's fucking different.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's so different. I went over. Everybody's saying it's one of the best clubs in the city. Best club in the city. You're gonna love it because I work the cellar all the time.
Yeah.
And I went over there and it was fucking
It's
insane.
great, man. They really took care of that room. So it's like I interned there when Al Martin owned it.
Yeah.
And there was like knife cuts on the walls and shit, and like they didn't give a fuck if like people had a bad time. So they're like, get the fuck out of here. Like they really improved it in only like 2 years too.
I like the knife.
What was a knife cut?
Yeah,
thing?
what was that all about?
What the
Kind of
fuck?
glazed
There were, like,
over
cuts
that a
in
little bit.
There were like
From
cuts
who?
in the wall, and I asked them, I'm like, what is that about? They're like, oh yeah, some like this was when Al Martin owned it. They're like, yeah, somebody like had a knife in here, cut up the wall, like tried to start a fight with people, and I was like seating people and shit. So I'm like, okay, well, how many people in your party?
Please don't cut the wall with knives.
yeah, I'm standing at the door like feeling them up and like trying to get them, feel the knife or anything in them.
Upcoming shows, man. You're at New York Comedy Club,
Yeah,
Bay Street Theater.
Well, that's now changed because I did it 2 days ago, and I just went up with Cannon to like do a podcast or whatever.
Yeah.
And the guy that was supposed to go up, the comic, didn't find a ride and couldn't find a ride. He just like flubbed. He said he was like, should I take an Uber up there? I was like, it's like a 2.5 hour ride, dude. That's like $300.
Right.
So I was there. I told him I'll switch my spot in December with him, and I just did it.
Right. We should have done you over the phone. That was like a phone conversation.
Phoning?
No, because he
Sorry,
said
I
I gotta
get-
take an Uber.
I
and
get
then
10
and then I said, dude, don't take that. I'll bring you up.
I have 10
And then he
minutes
was-
to talk in this whole podcast. I'm
No,
trying to
dude.
make it. Trying to make it
Yeah,
worth
you
it. But yeah, the Paramount Theater in
Keep going. Plow through.
Taking it, just really going.
you really like stories.
well, the knife thing did so well. I thought I would try another
Hey,
thing.
if you're gonna do knife stuff, you can do it. Dude, there's a fucking knife. All right.
No, not for nothing.
Dude,
but
Brandon's funny, man.
I know.
Yeah, he's
Thanks,
a funny
dude.
dude,
Thank
man.
you,
He
man.
is a hilarious guy. I do that show. You should come on. You
Please, I
should
would
come
love.
on too, dude.
Where? Which one?
What I do at the Pussycat. You did it.
Oh, I did it
before.
one time. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we should do it again.
Yeah,
Next
fuck
one I
yeah.
do, you should do it.
I'd love it.
And you'll come on too. I asked
Yeah, that'd
Gabby,
be
but
great.
Gabby, this is what I like about Gabby. She's been doing comedy for like a year, and I said, would you like to go on? Because I put Mike on last week, and I felt bad I didn't put Gabby. Gabby's a comedian. I was like, she went, you know what? I'm not ready yet.
That's smart.
I like that.
yeah.
That was my MO back in the day. I wouldn't go near the improv at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Want to be prepared, you know?
yeah, it's a good mindset.
That's smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Sorry about that. Oh my God. All right, listen, we're gonna wrap this up.
I've been staring at that Oliva box like.
I know. Gabby, what do you got?
I'm at Broadway Comedy Club on Halloween.
Yes.
I'm gonna be dressed as a ballerina.
Oh God.
Yeah. And
does-
that's it for October. But check out my website, GabbyBryan.com.
You're gonna
and
be a
on Instagram.
ballerina. Why don't
Yeah.
you do something?
I'm gonna be Beetlejuice on the weekend before.
Okay, good. Okay, good. I like Gabby,
Thanks.
even though she
Yeah.
can't take a hit.
I like that she
You'll learn.
defends people.
She what?
I like that she defends
I
people.
hate that. I hate. You should only defend me, Gabby.
Okay.
Only me, because
Okay,
these
next
people.
week I'm on
they're
no
all-
one's team besides yours.
Yes, that's
Ricky's.
Team fucking Bobby.
Cool.
Team Bobby. Team Bobby.
Team Bobby.
Team Bobby. Team Bobby.
Yeah.
Team Bobby. Team Bob. Little louder, guy. Oh my God. My God. It's like the Bad News Bears at the beginning of the movie. What do you got there, buddy?
What am I, in a
Becky?
fucking pain on mine list?
Buddy, we're going back to you.
Joking.
Oh, didn't we do
That
you?
was a fucking.
Oh, we
That was
did
a
you.
line from fucking
We're going back.
Goodfellas.
We're going back. Go ahead. What do you got?
Spider.
The fuck?
It was a spider.
Let Mike have
Okay,
a
go
plug.
ahead. I'm sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
I'll be featuring at Laugh Out Loud New Year's week
With
in
who?
San Antonio, Texas, with Willie Barcena.
Jesus Christ, you got a lot.
But something keeps going out on my headphones, so that's why I keep.
Oh, sorry. Buddy.
Anyway, I'll also be featuring at the Improv in San Antonio next month. I don't know with who yet.
Okay. Virzi, what
Are you from out there? Are you from San Antonio?
Yeah, we met there.
That's where I met him.
5 years
You
ago.
hung out with him.
At that time, that was at LOL bar.
There too. The first time we met
It was
like-
River Center.
Yeah,
The River
it was
Center.
a
Yeah,
long
that
time
was a
ago,
fucking.
Yeah.
It fucking meant the world to him. You don't even fucking remember it.
No, I met him a
You asked
couple
him-
times.
You asked him if he's from there. That's where you only met him.
But I saw you here before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, I've seen him. Yeah, I've seen him a
Couple
couple times. But
Yeah.
Jesus.
You keep you go. You're asking him the question, but you're going. You answer it. I've seen you before here, right? And he's like, yeah. You're like, yeah, I get that. What? You didn't know that?
It's good. It's like he's yes-anding.
Yeah,
He's
wow.
not even
perfect. You're
yes-and.
putting
I
the-
thought you
you're
were
the-
good,
Go
dude.
to Virzi's website.
No, you know what? I don't know if all the dates are on there, but you can
Why?
go to show.
What a great headshot. You look like
That's-
a fucking
yeah, that's
mall
great.
boss.
Yeah.
The Stand.
I also plug my
Patrick.
podcast.
I gotta love Patrick
Yeah.
in The Stand. You gotta give them. Yeah, go ahead. Do your podcast. Go
It's a
ahead.
stupid little podcast on iTunes and everything.
Is that the name of
Yeah, it's
everything.
called The Stupid Little Podcast.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
I gotta get back
What
in
do
the
you need?
stand.
Where's his shows? Can you click on his shows for the love of God,
It's
Michael?
not loading.
It's not loading?
I could tell
Are
you.
you
where
sure? Are you clicking on it? Scroll down.
You can hear it.
Scroll down.
It's not moving right now. It's the internet being weird.
Where are you gonna be?
This weekend, Thursday, I'll be at the Tempe. I'm at the for All Things Comedy Festival in Phoenix.
Right.
I will be at the Tempe Improv Thursday night, doing Ari Shafir's podcast that night. Friday, I'll be doing my podcast during the day, and I'll be at Stand Up Live that night. And then I fly back Saturday, and I'll be at Laugh It Up in Poughkeepsie Saturday night. So Thursday, Tempe. Friday, Stand Up Live in Phoenix, and then I'll be in Poughkeepsie on Saturday night, the 28th.
Great festival. I'm so excited for those. I love those guys. Al, Bill, fucking great network. Really do. And what a cool, an insane festival.
It's gonna be dope. I'm there Thursday.
Are you there
Yeah, Friday.
Oh, cool, because everybody like that I'm cool with on the network, they're all coming in Saturday, and I have to
I'm
leave
leaving
Saturday.
too.
So-
Yeah.
okay, but you'll be in on Friday?
Going on Friday. Yeah.
There you go. You
cool.
got
We're
fucking
like
Do you drink?
friends.
Do you drink
we're
or
like
no?
6. Yeah.
You smoke
I
cigars?
used to yeah. I
Oh,
smoked-
fuck
You
yeah.
smoke cigars?
Yeah.
Want to smoke with us?
I would love to, but now I'm about to miss my second spot of the night.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Wrap this up. What do you got? Zachy, what do you got?
Zach the new guy.
All right, listen. We have a book that we were supposed to read shit out of at the end.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
I gotta miss this. I think.
Yeah, please,
go,
buddy.
go.
Take off.
We
You're
love
good.
I got to.
Hey,
Buddy, you
congrats
gotta go.
on this special.
Thank you,
I'm
you
gonna-
too, bro.
I'm gonna
I'll see you
plug that
later.
on my show.
He's amazing. We love him.
Hey, Jay, nice to meet
Buddy,
you, man.
you got it. Anytime, buddy. Thanks for coming in, Jay. I'll see you next time, all right?
Buy a
Bye,
special,
buddy.
$6.
What'd you say?
Buy a special. It's only $6.
$6. Go
That's
to
a
his
steal.
website. Well, go to jlarson.com. Go to his website. Buy it. Spend the money. You'd buy a cup of coffee, something at Starbucks. That's it. And you're supporting live comedy.
That's right.
Go there right now and buy it. Right when you listen to the show, right when you're done, go and buy this album. $5. Click on it. And then go buy my album. No, I'm kidding. It's only
On
$5 too.
deepdiscount.com.
Not yet.
Oh.
What do you got, babe?
Really? Okay. Subscribe and like our YouTube channel.
Yes,
of
make sure you're
course.
watching this. Hit the subscribe button. Like it. These fucking ridiculous.
Let me tell you something.
Let me-
too.
yeah,
Okay,
sorry,
go ahead.
buddy.
I want to say this podcast is so fucking dope that everywhere I go,
Yeah.
people are like, dude, I heard John Bobby's podcast.
Yeah.
It's so fucking fun. It's
Yeah.
so great. And, I honestly have the most fun. I do a lot of, podcasts, and I like to not do that many because I have one.
Yeah.
But there's some that you just are like, it's just too much fucking fun. And this is one of them. I didn't mean
Oh,
to cut you.
dude. No,
Yeah.
Oh.
Ho, 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 dudes. Check it out.
We should update that though.
Yeah, just play it now because now I want to know what it is.
It's the old
Make
Yankee
it big.
swap.
Always. What's the rule with the videos?
Oh, it's
Make
played
it
automatically.
Oh yeah, click it. There we go. Here we go. Chris Scopo, Joe List, Luis Gomez, Tim Dillon, myself, Deepu Lauren, and a bunch of other people. It's going up on the YKWd pre. We need to get rid of that. We need to get rid of that, Zach. We need to make a new one. Fuck me.
Check out our Facebook page. On Twitter, we're at YKWd Podcast, and on Instagram, we're YKWd Podcast for daily photos.
Yes.
So fun.
Yeah, Mike is kicking it on the social media this week. Mike, you're doing a great job.
Oh, no problem.
Really great job. So
yeah, actually, it's YKW Dude Podcast. I think that's the old.
Oh, this
Instagram.
is wrong.
We'll update that.
Yeah, because the old Instagram, I don't know. That's not the one
I fucked up. I tried to sign in from somewhere, and it didn't let me. And it locked me out. And then the Instagram's like, go fuck yourself. Make a new one.
Right. So think of that as like the classic Instagram, and the new one as the one to go to now for everything new.
Yes.
So, and then if you were at the shows with Bobby these last couple of weeks, took a picture, tag him on there, tag us on there.
Yeah, put the pictures up. Stop fucking hoarding your pictures. I take photos after every show. I tweet them, put them out there. Tag YKWd on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram. Me and Mike will grab them, we'll retweet them, we'll like them, and that's how this shit works. Support the show by doing that. You see me, any of these guys at shows, tell them you heard them on the YKWd. Take a photo, put it up. Let's get this shit going. Social media. Mike is kicking it. Abby, what else? You want to be a member?
Gabby.
You want Gabby?
I think she earned the G-back.
You were in the G-back.
I think so.
Okay. Gabby. Go piss, buddy. Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me, dude.
Drink
You
of
just
water.
go piss.
I know.
Yeah, we know what happens when you...
What are you doing?
All right, just leave it. We'll get Virzi, we'll get it.
Inspector Clouseau
We'll get
over
it.
here.
What do you got, Gabs?
If you want to come see a show, are we doing that?
Live here.
Yeah, if
here,
you want to come see,
Yeah.
YKWd producer at riotcast.com.
Next week we're doing 2 shows.
Email us. You could sit on our couch and hang out.
Yeah, so that's Monday. Monday night we're doing 2 shows live. You want to come down 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock. So
And
what's the address? Email you where?
YKWd producer at riotcast.com.
Yep, that's all you got to do.
Yep.
And then what else? If you want to mail something to us, it's 117 McDougal Street.
Yep.
New York, New York.
10012 is
There you go.
Is the zip.
All right, guys. You guys, what do you got, Zachy? Anything?
Still Zach, the new guy.
The man, Zachy's
Love
kicking
him.
it.
Zach's the best.
Don't you love Zach?
Yeah.
You guys are kicking it. I think we worked shit out this week. We know where we're at.
Yeah.
Right? And
I'm excited for the future of you guys.
You think so?
Yeah,
I think it's a good
this
team.
is a good team.
I think so too. You want to be part of the team? There's
I'll
no
just-
room. I'll see you guys later.
You've been listening to the YKWd podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs. Shitty jobs. Shitty jobs.